cold air, hot engines, and the steady hum of America's heartland. 3 nights indoors with the entire motorsports world watching. Last year, there were too many unforgettable moments to count. Brandon Sheppard went back-to-back in dramatic fashion. Trevor Neville ruled the modifieds. And with all that close racing, there were definitely some hurt feelings. Now a new field rolls in, chasing their own piece of Gateway glory. Under the lights, inside the dome. This is the Gateway Dirt Nationals, where Dirt in December comes to life. Live only on FloRacing.
Welcome back to the Dome at America Center, the 9th annual Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Night 3, all the money on the line, all the bragging rights on the line, and there are race fans in everywhere you look in downtown St. Louis. The pit area was jammed up today, and DJ, the fireworks continue to build throughout the weekend, the excitement, and tonight, the big paydays, the big moments, and we're back.
We saw more last night in one night than we've seen maybe in 9 years combined at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, but tonight's the night. There are no dirt draft hot laps. In about 15 minutes, when cars pull out on the racetrack, they're going to be racing the first of 3 non-qualifiers, a little bit of alphabet soup, so to speak, but it all leads up to tonight's main event. $50,000 to win the Velocity Super Late Models, plus a $20,000 bonus from Tyndall Truck Sales means the Super Late Model winner is going to get $70 grand. Modifieds are $10,000 to win, plus a $10,000 bonus from Tyndall Truck Sales, meaning the Summit Racing Modified Champion tonight is going to take home a record $20,000.
Yeah, and if your name is Ricky Thornton Jr. and you can win both of those, not just you pick up $70,000 tonight, you pick or $90,000 tonight, you've got another $15,000 already in the bank. $105,000 weekend in early December. Who would have thought it? Not me, but hey, there's a very talented field of drivers in the pit area in both divisions. Of course, Bobby Pierce was the winner back on Friday night and Thursday night in the late models. And then, of course, Ricky Thornton Jr. got the win in the mods that night. Last night, Thornton from 9th to the win in the late model and in the modified. A very emotional Mike Harrison, your feature winner.
Yeah, Mike Harrison, he talked about it in Victory Lane, losing his father and his father-in-law here recently as well. Let's waste no time. Again, cars will be on the track in less than 15 minutes. Let's waste no time talking about this temporary 1/5 mile oval located right here in downtown St. Louis, Missouri at the Dome at America Center. And it's the same dirt on this racetrack every year. It's stored nearby. It's a contractual agreement with the venue. They use the same dirt. It's a venue agreement. They got to use it no matter what the event is, whether it's arena cross, monster trucks, or a temporary 1/5 mile oval for the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals as well. Order of events tonight, Ben Shelton, well, a little bit different than what we've seen the last 2 nights.
Yeah, as you talked about, a little bit of alphabet soup, if you will, non-qualifiers, then into the qualifiers. We'll do the dirt draft late model locked in hot laps, the redraws for the late models and the mods, modified qualifiers, mod locked in hot laps, the win and you're in last chance races, opening ceremonies, always a don't miss here at the Dome, and then those ever so popular driver intros, late models, $70,000 to win tonight, mods $20,000 to win. We're excited, and you know who else is excited, DJ? The other members of our broadcast crew, and they are all over the Dome here this weekend. And I tell you what, they've been bringing us great updates coming and going. And I can't wait to see what they find here tonight.
Absolutely. Guys, we'll send it down to you. Chris Moore, you are back in the JCB Seavers pit area.
Yeah, thank you, DJ. Thank you, Ben. It's been awesome to be here in the pits. So much action, so much fun. The thing that makes this event what it has become and continues to grow into, the people. What you continue to see throughout the arena here, here you got a guy with his Ashton Winger sweatshirt on, but you just take a walk through. This is just the pit area. This is only a fraction of what you're going to see when we toss it up to Trenton Berry and what Trenton Berry's going to find in the grandstands. It has been absolutely mobbed all week. Of course, if you got to see the pits a little bit earlier, this is only a fraction of what you saw from fans back in the pits earlier, but the people are excited. We've got more than we've ever had here in the Dome before for the Gateway Dirt Nationals, and we are excited for one final night. And as you guys mentioned, a super late model driver walking out with 75,000, maybe more depending on who it is. A modified guy walking out with 20,000, maybe more depending on who it is. There's a lot on the line tonight. We saw the intensity pick up last night. It can only grow from here. Trenton Berry, I can't imagine you can move, sir. Let me know how you're doing up there.
Man, we're hemmed up against the wall and the steps over here, section 137, to get started today. I got to start right off the bat. You know, we just thought the atmosphere was out of this world the last couple of days. I couldn't even hardly walk through the pits. It's the first time that all the cars have been out and all the teams have been working on them because we'd split the field the first 2 nights. I've had about 45 interview requests just walking from downstairs to upstairs. I love every single one of you red-blooded, God-fearing dirt race fans that are here in this dome tonight. I don't have a way to get everybody on TV. I sure would if I could. I'm going to do my best. We got a lot of stuff to get to tonight. The atmosphere's off the charts. One of Ben and Dustin's personal favorites. We have re-found Santa Claus again this year. So I'm going to find a time for a carve out for a little quick chat with Santa here at some point. And it's going to be off the charts here tonight. The majority of that upper deck has the tickets sold. I already see people filling in on the ends up there, so we'll be up there later too. I got tons of stuff to give away, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have complete chaos around this lower bowl before we get all said and done and pay that money out tonight. Blake Anderson, down to you to let everybody know how this racetrack's going to get started.
Yeah, Trenton, the energy in this place is something we haven't felt in the 9 years of this race, which is certainly saying something, because you can go through races anywhere in the country and you won't feel the energy like you feel in the Dome on Saturday night. Racetrack-wise, this is the most unique racetrack we've seen all week. When we came on Thursday, not a lot of moisture in the track, really, really hard. Last night, not much moisture in the bottom, a lot of moisture up top. Tonight, moisture all over this racetrack, and something more unique, about a half a line off the inside barrier. They really worked that hard overnight. The middle of the racetrack really, really tacky and a little bit loose, and then the high side really packed in with a lot of moisture. So I think we're going to see some really good racing here tonight. As we always do in the Dome, when will we see the fireworks on the racetrack? We got some last night, and I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. For those of you watching on FloRacing, we'll be right back here at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts at the Dome at the Americas Center.
Track to the trail, from your everyday cars and trucks to championship-winning vehicles, Eibach has you covered. Race, lift, lower, high-performance suspension for all. Eibach, the #1 choice of champions. Proudly made in the USA, engineered to win.
From the back roads and country living to the big cities and racing under the lights, adventure runs on freedom and horsepower. At Fox Factory Vehicles, we believe in the American dream. With a full line of vehicles from your favorite manufacturers, we provide a turnkey solution, allowing you to drive the vehicle of your dreams without the hassle of sourcing parts, back orders, or voiding your factory warranty. For more information, check us out at foxfactoryvehicles.com.
At Buzzy Racing.
In dirt track racing, it's all
the most advanced body panels on the market. Aerodynamically engineered, manufactured from the highest grade and lightest weight materials, tested tough for optimum performance. The highest quality and most durable products you'll find anywhere. Our products help racers around the world reach victory lane. Winning never looked so good. MD3, the #1 body choice for top dirt racers.
Who is Performance Bodies?
They're a lot more than race car bodies, stocking over 6,000 different brand name Circle Track parts, and we're strictly Circle Track. From the highest divisions to the weekly racer, we are here for dirt.
Customer service.
When you call, those same racers that are running on the weekends are answering the phones at Performance Bodies. They give first-hand knowledge of every part we sell and free expert advice.
The performance bodies difference.
If it's in our catalog, it's in our warehouse, and it ships the same day you order it, guaranteed. So go see for yourself. Visit performancebodies.com or call them today.
Welcome back to St. Louis, Missouri, the Dome in America Center for the 9th running of the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. And we have got, believe it or not, Ben, we have got the first Deathridge Opticians non-qualifier on the track. They're rolling the racetrack in right now. And Derek Ball and the folks at Gelly Excavating, man, they got her juiced up.
You talked to him
this
today.
evening. I did. I talked to Derek Ball when I got here about 10 o'clock this morning. Talked to him at length there in the infield for a little bit. And he said, you know what? He said, we learned a lot last night. He said, of course, the track a little bit different this year than it was the last 2 years or so. He said, I think we need to do just a little bit. He said, we got a game plan. He was on the phone with Cody Summer at about 2 in the morning, said that they are going to juice up the bottom of the racetrack just a little more, maybe take a little bit off the top, coming off the corners. With all that in mind, let's take a look at the highlights of the Gateway Dirt Nationals from the last 2 nights.
I'm loving these graphics, by the way. They've done a great job with
Good
these
job,
for this
Tyler
broadcast.
McKim.
Good job. Well, back on Thursday night, Mike Harrison jumped out to the lead in the late models. Pierce got a shot in the shorts from fellow Atlanta Lincoln driver Brian Shirley there. Back in the pack, a little beating and banging. As you see Dotson get sideways, that was Dome Racing. Harrison led the way early, DJ, but you felt like Pierce was waiting on his moment, and boom, there it was.
Yeah, absolutely. And this night, for all the action that you're seeing on there, was the tamer of the two nights of action here at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals.
Sheppy?
Yep, Brandon Shepard working his way up from the middle of the pack as he went around his fellow Illinois State driver Brian Shirley there. And when all was said and done, has been mentioned, it was Bobby Pierce getting the win, Mike Harrison second, and third went to Brandon Shepard. Those 3 drivers locked themselves in on Thursday.
And then last night, Ricky Thornton Jr. started back in 9th. He wasn't on a lot of radars. Up front, though, Mark Whitener, the Florida driver, led the way. He and Hudson O'Neal having a hell of a battle until about right here where it went sideways.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see, Hudson O'Neal's going to get a run back on the outside, but Whitener was there. Those two made contact, and the end result was a flat right rear on Hudson O'Neal's 71.
Meanwhile, the fireworks were heating up with Brendan Smith, and no love for the fellow Floridians. Brendan Smith, Kyle Bronson going at it. This ends right here. This will end Bronson's weekend in the fence, and he went for a march down the front straightaway, and we'll talk about that later. But 3 wide for the lead on the restart. Whitener was holding serve, but here he comes, the 20RT.
Absolutely. Ricky Thornton Jr. from 9th, sent it right there into turns 1 and 2, worked his way around the 19M of Brendan Smith. And just after that on this restart, the 20RT, another slider on Mark Whitener, and that would be all she wrote.
4 seconds late. He was a 4-second winner. Meanwhile, how about Dan Ebert throwing haymakers back there with Zach Dome? Davenport rallied to get in the fold as well. Top 3 broke away, but it was a hell of a battle for 4th on back.
It absolutely was, and when all was said and done last night, Ben, we mentioned the 20RT, Ricky Thornton Jr. would get the win. Second last night was Mark Whitener, and Brendan Smith finished third. Those 3 drivers locked in last night. They are the only 6 drivers that are locked in. Did you put any of them on your Dirt Draft Fantasy team?
Actually, I'm just going to say it. After I forgot to confirm my lineup on Thursday, I threw in the Mercy Towel. Now, there is bonus play tonight, DJ.
Yeah, there absolutely is. They got a whole lot going on with Dirt Draft here this evening. By the way, he's very humble, but I want to give a shout out to our very own Chet Christner. I'm not going to give away what his screen name is on Dirt Draft, but let's just say he is on
Big
that.
Sexy 7S?
Big Sexy 7S is Chet Christner. Chet is on the left side of the graphic there. Play it again, and he is inside the top 15. But again, they got a couple different contests going this evening. You can play now. They're getting ready to unveil a brand new app as well. They've got a ton of promo codes that are actually something really cool. I talked to Clint Dahl yesterday, and they are working a little more with the drivers and their merchandise sales to give you X amount of dollars, $10, $20 off merchandise sales for the drivers as well, for specific drivers. So instead of giving you a driver t-shirt, they're going to give you a promo code to get a certain amount of money off.
Love it.
Yeah, and that's going to be rolled out here at the very end of this year or start of 26.
Well, there'll be a promo code for lessons on playing fantasy racing because I stink, and that's when I remember to put my lineup in.
I'm still 52nd.
Yeah, you should have shook on it last night. You're still in double digits. You could have made a hundy. We didn't shake on it. So close yet so far. You did back up, though, 40 spots. I want to point that out.
Well, sometimes you got to take a couple steps forward, steps backward to go forward.
You're giving other guys a false sense of security. DJ, taking a look at this racetrack right now, especially as they roll in the top of 1 and 2. She's got some juice in her. Bobby Pierce down there signing autographs. And I'm going to tell you right now, Bobby's walkout song for later is one of the 6 drivers. Just label me impressed.
You were impressed.
People are going to think Ben Shelton picked Bobby Pierce's walkout song when you hear it later. I did not, but I would have if he'd give me the opportunity. And it's a lot of fun. So the 6 late model drivers, they have songs. They got to choose them, and we had a lot of fun doing the walkthroughs earlier.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that on there because I was going to tell everybody that you actually picked Ricky Thornton Jr.'s walkout
Maybe
song a little bit later on.
Maybe I did pick it. Well, look at Garrett Albertson. They've used every pop rivet in the pit area getting that car ready.
That's the key to success right there. You can give these guys a lap or two to check this racetrack out. Make sure it is good to go as it is 1 minute after 3 on my clock. By the way, a lot of people have asked, and we'll mention this a little bit later on tonight, expecting a record crowd, no surprise, expecting a record crowd here at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals here this evening on site.
And what's the number? A bunch.
Streaming's just killing racing.
Streaming is killing racing. It's not getting people out to races.
No, not at all.
And now key up where people tell us we're buttheads. We're buttheads, just not for that reason. Down to the pit area.
Yeah, please tell me more, guys. I'm dying to hear about it.
Hey, man, we know a lot of what not to do, but sometimes these things do work. And I tell you what's cool. We've talked to a lot of people. Trent, I know you have as well. Hey, we've watched this deal online. We decided this year we got to get out there. That's the goal.
Yeah,
you want people to see it, and they want to come get them in the grandstands.
Yeah, tons of people. I've had so many people tell me it's either like their first or second year, you know, and when you talk about this being in its 9th edition and next year going to be the 10th, that doesn't just happen. Like, we don't all just migrate to Middle America because it's what we want to do. It's because we're here for a happening. So,
no, 100%. Hey, Trent, talk to that kid behind you. Ask him who his favorite driver is and how much sugar he ate today.
He just hit me. Hey, you guys know this. He just hit me with a 6-7.
Oh, no.
Oh,
and he probably, hey, come here.
Big Keith Coons fan.
Santa Claus is right here, too. And hey, so let me, hold on.
6-7.
Okay, so hey, let me tell you guys exactly for the people that are my age and older what that means.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
It means you can go buy him some cotton candy, it looks like.
I just thought he was a Keith Coons racing fan.
That's
Everybody loves 6-7.
Hey, what about jolly old St. Nick?
6-7.
Wait, is that Brandon Overton?
How'd you get here from the North Pole so well?
By my sled, and then a little car right here. Perfect.
What's am I on the nice list?
This year you're not, but next year might be.
What, do I need to put a better year together?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
At least y'all are wearing matching outfits, Trenton.
Hey, listen, easy up top, boys, okay, right?
All right.
We're doing the best we can down here.
Hey,
Deathridge
DJ,
Opticians.
race.
Yes, Deathridge Opticians, non-qualifier number 1, 12 laps the distance, top 2? Top 2 go to the back of the qualifier. Daniel Adam and Chad Wallace on the front row, and they're both out there.
That's right. Row 2, Bree Whitmore out of McMinnville, Tennessee, and to her outside, Michael King Jr. out of El Dorado, Arkansas, the 14 junior.
I'm sorry, but it is anybody's guess beyond that. We know Carson Ferguson is not racing. Manny Falcon
Garrett Alberson's there.
left the building. We got Garrett Alberson. Oh, no, Manny Falcon is
yes.
there. Garrett Alberson and Manny Falcon.
Justin Shaw,
and Jason Riggs.
That's right. Then we got Becca Malone. We've got
Who's beside Becca
We've got Derek Fetter beside him in the 32 up.
Yep. You got Amelia Eisenshank.
Yep. Kip
Hughes. Yep. And Blaze Burwell, Seth Daniels, Lance Brasington rounding out the field.
And lights are out. We're going to come to the Octane Race Products restart. And top 2 move on. Hopefully we get to lap 12. Green flags out. We're underway.
Last year we got to lap 1 in one of these.
And that was a challenge.
Yes, it was. Top 2 go to the back of a qualifier. Hot laps, move over. We don't need you tonight. At the end of lap number 1, Daniel Adam is your leader.
We love you, Dirt Draft, but we don't have Dirt Draft hot laps. Meanwhile, Daniel Adam leads lap 1. Chad Wallace in that final transfer. Michael King Jr. sits in 3rd. Manny Falcon in 4th. Jason Riggs rounds out the top 5. And tell you what, they're hammered down around the racetrack right now. Alberson gets a little out of shape back in the pack. Meanwhile, somehow we stay clean and green. DJ, we're working lap 3.
Yeah, we are. And I tell you what, that the pace of Daniel Adam is sitting out in the front of the field. I'm not going to be surprised. He's going to catch the tail of the field as the last place car goes into turn 3. Daniel Adam is coming off turn number 2. As we come around this time, though, these
4
are 12
laps down this time,
Oh,
Bob.
they're 12 laps.
Yeah, they're 12 lappers, yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Well, 4 laps are the to go.
And there we go. We got our first Coleman Farms caution. That's Amelia Eisenshank goes around. She will draw the Coleman Farms caution. We got 4 laps in. I don't know if in all 3 qualified, non-qualified races last year, if we got 4 laps collectively. So that's Don't call it a comeback.
You just screwed us for the rest of the night. Thanks.
I probably did.
Deathridge Opticians non-qualifier number 1. Again, 12 laps. Top 2 go to this. Basically a C main. Can we just call me? It's basically a C main. The top 2 go to the back of the qualifier, the B, whatever you want to call it. And so right now,
Does it make you feel better if we call it C main?
Actually, it does not at all. Actually, I despise
Jarrett Essex Logistics C main.
If Sam Driggers is watching, that is my one goal for the Summer Nationals is to eliminate.
Don't make him open another carton of cigarettes. Don't get him fired.
He can't come up here and get me anyway. Sam,
we miss you, Sammy.
You know we love you. All right, Daniel Adams is out front. Chad Wallace runs in second. He is on the bubble. It is a Delaware double file restart. Again, top 2 out of the non-qualifiers go to the back of the qualifiers a little bit later on here this afternoon. So right now, Daniel Adams in the 75, Chad Wallace in the 34. Michael King Jr., first car outside of a transfer. He is in the 3rd spot. He's going to be inside of your second place car, Chad Wallace, on this Delaware double file restart. And Ben, we saw him Thursday. You don't want to make Chad Wallace angry.
No, last time we saw the race director black flagged him. So green flag's out. We're back underway in the Octane Race Products restart zone. Off into turns 1 and 2. Patrick Daniels still your leader. Michael King Jr. takes second away from Chad Wallace.
Daniel Adams, close.
Add the other 75. Daniel Adams. Seconds now Michael King Jr. and Chad Wallace on the outside looking in. Jason Riggs, just like the Miami Dolphins, trying to pick up one spot at a time late in the year.
Yeah, well played. Well played, my friend. And Riggs is doing just that. He's worked his way around a couple of cars, and he is applying the pressure now to Chad Wallace. Both those drivers, though, were one spot out of a transfer. We're now just past a halfway point, this time by 7 in the books. 5 laps to go. Is Daniel Adams still out front, and Michael King Jr. second.
These guys are throwing down back in the pack. Good, clean racing right now. I'm sure I just jinxed that one, but out front, I tell you what, battle's heating up. Only 2 move on. 3 cars went after the second spot. Daniel Adams, your leader. King Jr. in second. Chad Wallace is there. And here comes Riggs in the 81 car.
And Manny Falcon back there as well. Garrett Alverson just not able to get anything going in the throwback number 58 now. Just 3 laps to go, and you got a side-by-side battle for the final transfer.
Battle for that spot. Riggs is hoping they get together and get around both of them. Here comes Jason Riggs, Chad Wallace, Michael King Jr. under fire for the final transfer. DJ, they're going to race back to the white flag. Oh, no! We got contact down the back straightaway. Jason Riggs.
Oh, boy. Please keep a camera on Chad Wallace.
That was hard racing. Nothing dirty about it.
It was.
And Chad Wallace was going for it.
Well, the happiest driver out of that is Jason Riggs in the 81.
Basically, if the 4 teams in the division and the NFL quit showing up, that's what's going to happen for your Dolphins and Jason Riggs' Dolphin. He watched it. The 2 guys from got together. The seas parted. Riggs went through there.
I wonder what Chad has pulled up alongside Jason Riggs.
I don't know that.
Yeah, there was
Let's see how this one goes. Meanwhile, Manny Falcon, who was on nobody's entry list till he raced last night, he finds himself on the outside looking in. And yeah, Chad Wallace is going to go to the back. Michael King Jr. going to call it a weekend. I'm going to tell you what, we got 2 laps left in this one. These guys have been racing their butts off in this race.
They've been racing well. This is not a Delaware double file restart, is it?
Maybe in the
non-qualifier.
Jarrett Essex Logistics.
No.
Hey,
I would never agree to that.
Octane's got a sale going today.
They do have a sale going today, absolutely, and they are the sponsor of our start and restart zone as well.
And the winner to wear it.
Absolutely. There is a flash cyber sale going on with Dave Poske's Performance Parts. If you order $100 or more, they will also give you free shipping. I think that's right, and if it's not, just tell Brian Metz.
Is that right, Cheryl? She made the ad for him. Free shipping.
It is Cyber Saturday Santa Savings. So get online, get your parts right now from Dave Poske's Performance Parts. There's going to be a few guys that after this Deathridge Opticians non-qualifier are probably going to go to Poske's and Octane Race Products and get them a few parts.
I tell you what, there's going to be some spoilers bought this week. I laughed at the guy we saw in the pit area, and he was carrying a spoiler.
A whole spoiler.
And I asked him, I said, is it a Christmas present for you or somebody else? He goes, hey, this is going on my race car. These things are expensive, man.
Yeah, move over, Blake. There's already somebody in the pits taking race car parts for their own race. Oh, boy. It is a Delaware double file race car.
Someone's got to get them right.
That's right, Blake.
I am going to have a conversation with...
Did you see anybody carrying a fuel cell down there? That's a fire hazard.
No, but I got pictures of them welding the brackets back in Mike Marlar's Maximum Dome Strike construction car.
That was last night.
Mike Knuckles, yeah. And he raced it again last night.
Hey, Blake Anderson, as we double up for this restart, what percentage do you give us getting a lap in with 2 to go?
You got to think it's probably not very high. I'll say that much. They've been very well behaved, though. This might be the best non-qualifier we've had ever here at the Dome.
They will never see lap 11.
No.
Here we go.
2 to go. Green flag's out of the Octane Race Products restart zone. Manny Falcon going to take the second spot away from Jason Riggs.
Oh, Jason Riggs pulls it too. He's into the fence. He falls back in the pack. White flag in the air. And Manny Falcon from not invited to into the possible qualifier, but it's been all Daniel Adam throughout.
It has. Daniel Adam trying to go green to checkered in this one. They just got the Hochatown Saloon last call. Checkered flag in the air. Daniel Adam and Manny Falcon will race their way into the back of one of the qualifiers coming up a little bit later on this afternoon. The weekend is finished for Derek Fetter, Garrett Alberson, Justin Shaw, and the rest of the field.
Well, Manny Falcon, he started 6th in that one. He races into a transfer spot from the not invited list. I don't know if that's like a naughty list, but it's the not invited list. He moves on to the back of a qualifier. And your winner, Daniel Adam out of Peru, Illinois, in the Adam Family Motorsports Mobilization Funding, Justin L. Laney Electrical Contractors, Arlem Enterprises, Elliott Concrete, Restore Warehouse, Spiffy's and Integris, Risk Solutions. He heads back to the pit area where his dad, Joe, is going to put some extra bracing on the back of that car because he's got to come from the back of a qualifier.
If he doesn't have it down there, Joe will fly to wherever he needs to get it.
Georgiana down there. They get the photo taken, and we're off to Zamp Super Late Model Non-Qualifier 2. DJ, we just got all 12 laps in the books.
Oh, boy.
In 6 minutes.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay.
You can do it.
My fingers are crossed that will happen in Zamp non-qualifier.
Bam Bam's on the pole.
Number 2, and it is, yeah. Bam Bam, Brock Pinkerus, the 15-year-old out of Ellenville, New York, starting on the pole and on his outside. Out of Dresden, Ohio, your 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion, Devin Moran.
From Hell's Corner, Wisconsin, Ashley Schwally's favorite here this weekend, Jamie Zidar, and his outside will be Hayden Cardwell out of Knoxville, Tennessee in the 44C.
Row number 3, you need to check your text, by the way. Number 3 on the inside out of El Paso, Illinois, it's going to be Ryan Unzicker in the 24. And on his outside out of Fairlawn, West Virginia in the 12, flying Ryan Montgomery. They sold that car, by the way. They were trying to talk Montgomery into not running it.
Don't run it.
He's still going to run it.
That car is going to be...
If you bought that race car, I hope...
Don't sign the check yet. Don't sign. Post-date the check. We got the 2-seater coming out. Matt Cosner, if you're not here, you can't comment on what I say about your Miami Dolphins.
The rest of the lineups on the screen. Dakota Smith, Snowdrift, Willer, Jack Riggs, Lucas Lowry, Dave Hess Jr. As we have got the... we're still
Jordan Barbie, Darren Weisinger Jr., Kyle Steffen, Santa Claus, Brendan Robinson, Corey Delancey, Mike Provenzano, Joseph Joyner, the 3 wise men. So we know Joyner's done for the weekend. Let me ask you this, DJ. How much would you donate to charity if we could work out a deal to ride in the 2-seater and tag the back of a non-qualifier? How much money would you? Because I think that's something we need to think about in future years. I don't know how legalities work.
I saw that one time.
Okay.
They had a 2-seater at Waynesfield, Ohio. It was a 2-seater sprint car. And the winner of the ride got to tag the back of the field. I think maybe even Jack Hewitt drove it.
Okay, so how much would you pay?
$20.
You know what?
I would pay.
What charity?
I'd pay at least $1,000.
I was gonna say I would pay
at least $1,000.
I would pay $2,000 to make a wish.
Yeah,
to get to tag the back of one of these.
My grandfather passed away of Alzheimer's about 15 years ago. I'm probably going to the some sort of Alzheimer's foundation.
We may have to evaluate that next year. What if we could make that happen to raise for your favorite charity? You write the check. It goes to your favorite charity.
Okay.
I like where we're at.
I like where we're at. Let's do it. You and I. Look at you and I getting stuff.
And Blake Anderson, it is not to let's give Blake a race car foundation. That's not where the money's going. But Blake, how much would you pay to ride in the back? To be the 2-seater.
I'd be right there with you guys, a couple grand for sure, and I'd be the same boat as DJ. I lost my grandma to Alzheimer's in 1999, so that certainly holds a special place in my heart.
Maybe we need to evaluate for next year. We need an announcer charity to see what we can make happen.
On a more serious note, whoever from FloRacing put the onboard camera with Bam Bam might not have a job.
So I got some news for you there, DJ.
Was it you, Blake?
They tried to do it yesterday, and the mount broke in staging, so they couldn't make it happen yesterday.
Did the mount break, or did Paul Pinkerus break it off? Bam Bam's dad.
Now that I don't know.
Okay.
I was just told by Corn Dog that the mount broke.
Well, when Corn
So you're
Dog
telling me
speaks,
Corn
everybody
Dog couldn't
listens.
get Bam Bam's GoPro mount to work?
There's a lot to unpack there. There is a lot to unpack right there. Which Marler is in this 57? Is that Mike? Is it Skylar? Is it
No,
Cameron?
this should be-
Is it David?
this should be Mike.
Is it Stacy?
Get Stacy to the Dome 2026. She's in the Dome. Well, let's get her
No,
racing.
this is not Mike. This is Skylar.
Well, it was supposed to be. Oh, it is because they fixed Mike's
That's okay.
car.
Ben can't read or write.
They got the duct tape out yesterday, and they welded his car
yes, they
back
did.
together. We're gonna
Yes,
see
they
Mikey
did.
a little bit later.
All right. Well, Bam Bam and Moran in row
Bam
one.
Bam Moran.
Bam Bam Moran. Zidar
Sounds like an 80s band.
Cardwell in row 2. Ryan Hunziker's two guys in row 3 that have run pretty well in this event. Poor Ryan Hunziker's actually led laps in the finale of the Gateway Dirt Nationals.
Somebody bought the 12 car and he's racing?
That's what they told you. Were with me.
I didn't hear him say
Were
that.
you high?
No, I did not hear them say that.
We
part.
actually had this conversation.
I just
You
thought I
responded.
thought they said that they thought they had too big of a hole to dig out of. Not somebody else owns the race
No,
car.
somebody bought the car yesterday. Ryan Montgomery's car. Somebody bought it, and they're still going to race it tonight.
Huh.
Blake Anderson, did you buy a race car yesterday?
Yeah, I'm going to need a race for Michael Rigsby, but remember, we're not buying one. I'm trying to win the raffle car later tonight so the trunk bar can field a car for, I think, Lee Groves.
Well, you may not even have
Or
one
Rico.
after this as well. You're riding along with Bam Bam on the right. You're riding with the field on the left, and we're underway in Zamp Non-qualifier number 2, 12 laps, top 2 transfer.
Now, Devin Moran leads the way, the Martis Racing 99. And Bam Bam, Brock Pinkrus in second, lap 1 on the board. We're rocking and rolling tonight in these non-qualifiers. In the third spot, Cardwell in the 44 car. Needs one more spotter. His weekend comes to an end. Meanwhile, behind him, this car's been sold. We'll see if it's still sellable when this one's said and done.
At least Ryan Montgomery is playing it really safe out there. Well, just as I say that, he goes to the bottom. He had been ripping around the top those first 4 laps. As he's going to try to race his way in again. The top 2 will go to the back of a qualifier coming up here in just a little bit. Jordan Barbie's fun beater is pegged. He is out of the race in this one. Oh no, Ryan Montgomery just hit the wall and somebody else's number 12.
Take $20 off that check. He just tore up part of the spine. We're going to have a caution come out as Mike Provenzano.
Mike, you could have turned in.
Pitbull Motorsports laid over with all 4 paws in there out of turn number 4. That draws the Coltman Farms caution. So the Bernheisel camp is chiming in. Brandon Bernheisel, they have their 2-seater. They said, what if we brought another 2-seater out here and we had 2-seater match races?
Oh my, 2-seater on 2-seater islands.
Man, we'll get Vic Hill's got the one at Volunteer Speedway. We'll get it out here. Fairberries, they've got theirs.
Eldora's got one. We'd have a whole match race with 2-seaters.
Are we putting together a 2-seater charity match? Check,
right.
Christner, how much would you pay to ride along in a 2-seater match race? Say 6 2-seaters. How much would you pay? And what charity?
To ride along in a 2-seater match race?
Yeah, at the Dome.
Ooh, I don't know, for charity.
Yeah, any charity.
I believe a couple thousand.
I agree.
Okay,
what charity would yours go to, sir?
Same thing, actually. I lost both my mom and dad to Alzheimer's.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's awareness.
getting lots of money
All right,
next
duly
year.
noted. Gears are turning.
Just talked to Jordan Barbie, and he said he's bottoming out really bad, so he pulled in so he didn't cause a wreck. So kudos to him for helping try to keep us green.
Hey, much respect, Jordan Barbie.
Maybe he's trying to sell his car and not rip the spoiler off of it like Ryan Montgomery did. I got to watch. Ryan's probably on my flight home tomorrow, too, by the way.
So what if there's like a performance incentive on this purchase of this Ryan Montgomery car that if it makes it to a qualifier, it's an extra $1,000 because this thing runs.
Kind of like Lane Kiffin, you know, if Ole Miss
Don't even
goes
start on Link. Is he even still at LSU? Do we know? I mean, he may have moved to another college.
He could be running one of the 2-seaters here next year.
Ooh, I would not. All right, well, lights.
Do you think Lane Kiffin's a good driver?
I bet he's
he
an
has
angry
rambunctious.
driver.
I bet he is wild.
I bet he would give you the chrome horn
Mike
in a second.
McDaniel taunting the Bills fans, by the way, after the Dolphins win. All right, yellow lights are turned off. Green flag is going to wave next time by. 3 in the books, 9 to go. Zamp non-qualifier number 2. Top 2 go to a qualifier right now. It's Devin Moran and Brock Pinkrus.
Hayden Cardwell forgot to go or went to the concrete. Either way, he loses 5 spots. He was in contention for the transfer spot. He's out of this one. Meanwhile, beating and banging back in the pack. Let's stay clean and green. Indeed, we will. Off turn 4, we complete lap 4, and it continues to be Donnie's son, Donnie and Brenda's son Devin leads the way, but Brock Pinker is starting to figure the dome out, DJ.
Yes, he sure is. That would be a great time
Let's
to
go on
ride
board.
on board. Yeah, let's go on board with Bam Bam. Let's take a look at what he sees out there.
It died.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right, so we'll watch Ryan Montgomery in the 12 car that he sold. There's the top two. Montgomery trying to reel them in. Montgomery's got the proverbial rear view mirror.
Oh.
And we got a Coleman Farms Racing caution.
5 down, 7 to go.
And we have got wholesale two-seaters. Casey Schumann has offered to bring the Lucas Oil Speedway two-seater out as well.
Thank you, Casey Schumann. Look at all these sprint car guys watching late models. Love it. Love it. Rico's here hanging out. I think Rico's going to have a ride here next year.
I think he is too.
I think Rico's going to have a ride.
Yeah.
We may see
win the raffle car.
Might see Rico before the night is over, by the way.
Yeah. Let's get Rico to the booth. What did you say, Blake? What did you have down there?
He'll have a ride if we win the raffle car.
Okay.
Okay. We are you and Rico
Trunk bar. We're in it.
All right. Well, they're untangling the cars up there in turn number 2. I tell you what, let's step aside for a second. Thanks to marketing partners. When we come back, we're here at the Dome. It's night number 3, the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals. We'll be right back.
Engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler. Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts.
Dave Poske's Performance Parts has been serving the Ohio River Valley and the entire country since 1978. Our staff consists of fellow racers and crew members who combine for over 100 years of experience in the racing industry. Poske's is also the home to Hoosier Tire Ohio Valley and Octane Race Products. We have what you need when you need it and ship nationwide daily. Visit us in Parkersburg, West Virginia or online at Poske.com.
Allgaier Performance is your one-stop shop for all your parts, tires, shocks, and fabrication needs. From drag strips to your local dirt track and asphalt tracks, Allgaier Performance can get what you need on track and into victory lane. Allgaier Performance is now the Midwest dealer for Longhorn chassis, complete with cars and genuine Longhorn parts and components. Stop by our locations in Springfield, Illinois, or Brownsburg, Indiana, or visit online at allgaierperformance.com.
We are a full mechanical facility. Anything short of body work or paint work we do on this location. We've got 20 bays. The equipment is second to none. Any kind of mechanical repair, from the simple oil change, alignments, tires, simple brake squeal, preventative maintenance, tune-ups, transmission services, anything that car needs, we can handle. More than anything, I just want people to feel comfortable when they're at Tucker's Automotive.
Deep in the world of dirt racing lies a mind that refuses to rest. A team obsessed with innovation, precision, and the relentless hunt for speed. A brand new product line built through a partnership with one of the most respected names in high-performance suspension. Erlens doesn't simply participate in racing. Racing is their core. Erlens Shocks. Available exclusively through Longhorn Dynamics.
Welcome back to the Dome at America Center. What a beautiful day outside. It's in the mid-40s here in St. Louis. There's a bazillion race fans downtown, the arch in the background, the mighty Mississippi River, and we are in the midst right now of ZAMP non-qualifier number 2, where Devin Moran on your screen and Rick Martis Racing 99 leads the way. Second spot, Brock Pinkerus. We had an onboard camera, and he wham-bam the onboard camera, so we don't have that anymore. Pinkerus right now in that second and final transfer, but don't look now, Mr. Sold It Already, Ryan Montgomery. You know, if I am the car owner for that car, I'm hoping he doesn't make it out of this race and it looks like that, and we just put it in the box. Because the longer you run around the dome, the more chances you have for total dome destruction, as Marler found out last night.
Are you surprised that Bam Bam's taking the inside on this restart?
A little.
Yeah, it's kind of a, well, I'll tell you another story in a second.
If you just bought that Montgomery car, this restart's going to be interesting. So.
All right, Blake, we're thinking about you here. Going green in the
Oh, no, he hit the wall.
No, that's not your car.
Oh, no. Well, he's going to fall back to fourth. Meanwhile, here comes Unzicker. Oh, no, Montgomery. He's like a dart without feathers out there right now. Oh, no, he gets into the... Oh, no, he starts the big one.
It just got bad.
He wham, bam, bam, bam. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I think the throttle stuck in the 12 car when they came back to the green.
555 looks like it's been to the Corey pit and back.
No. Well, we've got Zidar down there. Pinkrus has turned the wrong direction.
One of the Marlers. It could be Skyler. It could be Mike.
Let's
it
just
could
say
be
David.
Stacy.
It's David.
Ben,
Blake.
I was just walking through the infield talking to Jordan Barbie, and I looked at him and said, does this make you feel better about pulling in? And he said, absolutely, with a big smile on his face. Boy, that got real crazy there on the start. Boy, Ryan Montgomery absolutely on the hammer.
He was, I mean, he looked like a non-wings. He looked
Here
like
we go. All right, so here we go. And he hits the wall there. Boom. He boom. It's been on all four corners now, and then boom, and then boom, and then I thought Pinkrus was going over. I hope the guy that bought Ryan Montgomery's car didn't buy it as is as of December 7th, because
let's see what that contract looks like.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
It is a shame that the onboard stopped working on the 555.
Hey, by the way, we've been told when you're sitting in the car under the cautions, you can hear us. Ryan Montgomery, you sold that race car. Think about what you're doing, man. Ryan Unzicker has come to life, meanwhile. He's trying to keep his dome hopes alive. Ryan Unzicker was the same guy a few years ago who was going for the lead and did what I've never seen. He flipped in a late model while battling for the lead.
There's a lot to unpack there.
We're fixing banners. Now, I'm going to say this, okay, so they raised the banners up a little bit today.
Trenton Berry, you have got a couple very special guests with you, I believe.
We have Mike Hurley with us here, the new owner of the West Virginia Motor Speedway. They underwent a multi-million-dollar renovation, and man, I just want to give you a little bit of credit here on one of the hugest stages in dirt racing. That type of financial commitment is something that really helps the sport. Just go back through for maybe the ones that don't know, discuss the facility improvements and the reduction in size of the speedway.
Man, that whole thing was huge. We started with a 5/8 mile track. History said that they wasn't going to support the track. We shrunk it down. They label it as a 3/8 mile. It's really a third of a mile. And we had our first race over there in October. Tremendous turnout, a lot of support for the racetrack. Just very happy to get that facility back running again, and happy to see what 2026 has for us.
How excited are you to host the Dirt Track World Championship?
Oh my God, that was huge. Carl Short called and said, hey, we're going to move that race back to West Virginia. We was happy to host it. Very special race for the state. Happy to be a part of it.
Man, great to see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. That type of commitment for the sport is what really helps it.
For sure. Go Mountaineers.
There it is. Let's go down to the infield to Blake Anderson.
We got Ryan Montgomery real quick before you get back to business, putting on a show for us, and the governor of West Virginia talking up there.
Listen, I know about starting on a cushion, but that boy put me on the wall. He's lucky that he lifted right there, because I was going to send him back to New York. That dude's been tearing up stuff all weekend. He's a good race car driver. Man, he just needs to settle down. It's just a bunch of bull crap that he's just cheating me up against the wall like that. So, I mean, luckily he spun out, because I was going to put him through the fence, or try to anyways. Sorry, Cody, I know you don't like doing fence repair, but that just pissed me off.
Is the car sold as is this morning?
Well, maybe. Wiz is up in the booth, maybe he buy it. I don't know. I ain't in the business of selling race cars, so I told my daddy I'm in the business of trying to race them. I didn't do a very good job Friday or Thursday night, so we're going to try to put her in the show tonight.
He's putting on a show, guys, that's for sure.
Well, it's good to know that everybody's come here with level heads here tonight. We're definitely...
Everybody's thinking straight here.
Meanwhile, Devin's up front just throw the checkered, man. Let me get to the next race. Well, I didn't know that we were going to be so upset there, but we were, and here we are.
It's all right. Hey, Devin Moran, you talked about it. He's in the Rick and Jessica Martis number 99 out front in this field. And on the back quarter panel of that race car, yeah, there it is. You actually see multiple sclerosis awareness. Want to give a shout out to that. Really cool wrap they have on there. And Rick Martis, he actually has MS. And so that's a great way to raise awareness for that and paying special tribute to one half of that dynamic husband-wife duo, Rick and Jessica Martis, who own that race car. I've known them for a long time. Rick actually used to race a good bit himself, and Devin has driven their Kryptonite race car here at the Dome at America Center for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years in a row now.
He has. He's become a mainstay here at this event. It hasn't had the best of luck. Started the event 3 times. His best run was 4th back in 23, so I guess that was a pretty good run. Didn't make the show last year. Tonight he's trying to keep his hopes alive and race into the main event. And of course, he and his beautiful wife Lakia expecting their first child coming up in 2026. Very exciting times for Devin, who just got his first Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship.
Absolutely. He's hoping that child's not coming on a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series race weekend in 2026 as well. And how about Ryan Unzicker from the 5th starting spot? He actually fell back another.
Oh no, Ashley Schwally, no. Jamie Zeidar's out of this one.
No.
Oh. All right, well, the flat tire's unfortunate. And Snowdrift, Blair Nodorf, he's had a tough weekend. He's getting pushed out of the infield by the Kubota.
He might try to restart this field at the tail, though, against better judgment.
Have you gone and voted for the best appearing car on FloRacing?
No, I have
the late
not.
models and the mods. Please do so. A lot of good-looking cars on there. A lot of cool paint schemes. Got to see Devin Morgan's car up close and personal earlier, and another one of those really talented regional guys here this weekend that we always love to catch up with.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, man, 180 drivers in the pit area, and you wish you could go interview every one of them. Just, there's so many stories, so many different things, and we hit as many as we can, but we're glad to have them all here with us.
Absolutely. Devin got a lot of love from us last night when he ran as well as he did in his heat race. 1 spot out in his heat the other night.
At the pirate ship.
In the pirate ship, and was 1 spot out in his B main as well. We're going to see who's not 1 spot out, but who are the 2 drivers that raced their way in out of Zant non-qualifier number 2. 5 laps scored, 7 laps to go. Moran leads. Unzicker is second. Montgomery on the outside looking in.
Well, Unzicker's car, good-looking car, a little battle-worn, but good-looking car here this week, and they're all chasing Devin Moran, though, as Montgomery throws it to the outside of Unzicker, down the back straightaway. Oh, one's plowing dirt. That's Weisinger. Good news, he's still in the ballpark, unlike last year. Out front, halfway home, Devin Moran leads the way over Unzicker, Montgomery, Cardwell, and Hess.
Yeah, Devin trying to stay smooth in the middle of the racetrack, developing a little bit of a whoop-de-doo down there in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but Devin Moran now past the halfway point. 5 laps to go, trying to bring Ryan Unzicker with him, and right now Ryan Montgomery, Hayden Cardwell, and Dave Hess, they're on the outside looking in.
I see why Montgomery might be losing pace to the top 2, but man, he is fun to watch, and he is throttled down. Meanwhile, Unzicker staying right there with Devin Moran, and you really don't want to push the issue too hard, but you got to wonder if Unzicker knows how much of a gap he has from him to 3rd place. Montgomery now with just 3 laps left.
There's 3 laps left to go in this one. And we have got 1 car in the wall over in turn at number 2.
Mike Provenzano.
That is Mike Provenzano in the M27, and I believe that means he has exhausted his number of caution flags for the Zant second non-qualifier here this evening, and he's going to make his way. Oh
no, we've lost our rigs.
Of the Jack variety. Well,
that car just stopped suddenly up in turn number 3.
Hey, do you remember?
Not many things.
Do you remember 16 minutes ago when you said, "Oh, the first"?
It's still going better than again. We were 57 minutes into that first qualifier last year, I think.
I saw Patrick Daniel on the elevator last night, and he was in that non-qualifier last year that ran literally it ran 1 lap. I mean, talk about exhausting your number of cautions. I think they exhausted.
I was thinking about pulling the fire alarm. I mean, just to break it up. Anyway, what did he say?
We were just talking about how they got 1 lap in, and he had a few words for some of the drivers that were on back in the field causing the caution.
One of them in his pit area down there holding a beer.
Yeah, it was not Jorge the monkey. No, it was not. Okay.
The things you see, we saw some things in the pit area today. In addition to just a mass of humanity, we saw some interesting sights. If you come to the Dome and you've never been to the pits, go to the pits.
By the way, some celebrities running around the pit area. They were with Trenton Berry early. We saw some folks from the Weber Valley Speedway and Salina 52 truck stop here this weekend.
Yeah, if you thought they weren't real, they are. We saw them today.
Absolutely, they are. AI move over.
It was beyond real. Meanwhile, Weisinger, they're trying to.
Well, that's about how that spoiler. Well, the guy in the pit area had a spoiler wrapped around him like a shawl.
It was chilly, Blake.
And Jack Riggs didn't. He stopped on the racetrack because he and Weisinger were having a little friendly chat down the backstretch, and there was a little contact made, and that's what caused the stop for the 81 into turn 3.
Perhaps Weisinger was inviting him to Lee County Speedway next year to race.
Damn it, you read my mind. That's exactly what I was going to say.
His dad's running that racetrack.
Oh, man.
We announced too many races.
Way too many races. Moran, Unziker 1 and 2, and it looks like they have aborted the Delaware double file restarts for the remainder of this.
3 laps.
Well, the last one had 2 laps to go, and they
went back
double
single.
file.
They did go single file. Octane Race Products restart zone. DJ is forgetting things as we're back underway. Devin's been strong throughout. He just wants to see the checkered flag, keep his weekend alive. Oh, Ryan Montgomery, no!
Not your car.
Oh, deduct a spindle off of the invoice.
He got it wrestled off the wall, but not before the Coleman Farms Racing caution will fly.
Hey, Blake, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd go over
time.
there and kick all 4 tires before I give him that check.
No tire kickers. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did. Except Blake.
Here is a look at the iBox Springs Instant Replay, and you're going to see the 12 just get a little too high down in turns 1 and 2.
I mean, he was plowing taters over there. There was dirt shooting up the hood.
Well, that'll put Dave Hess up to the 3rd spot. Another solid year for the Waterford, Pennsylvania driver this year, as Dave Hess Jr. racked up 22 wins on the season. Yeah, 2nd in the year, late model points, won their modified point championship. Green flag waves in the Octane Race Products restart zone. Ben, 3 to go in Zant non-qualifier number 2.
3 laps left. Unziker gets a run on Devin Moran down the back straightaway. Lucas Oil Series and Mars going at it for the top spot.
You're both in.
And meanwhile, Hess says, I want to get around one of you. I don't have to get around both of you. Just 2 laps to go, DJ.
Absolutely. The Masters build of Hayden
here
Cardwell
comes
back
Hess.
there in 4th as well, and Hess is coming. He is on the move. Ho Chi Town Saloon, last call, 1 to go. What's Dave Hess got for Ryan Unziker?
He fed him a right rear. That's what was for dinner right there. My goodness. Out of turn 4, checkered flag is out. And Devin Moran will go to the win. 2nd transfer, Dave Hess from 12th. Ryan Unziker outside looking in, and I don't think Ryan's going to be too happy about that one, DJ.
No, and
Oop.
There it is. That wasn't bad. Of course, we're in the infield.
Well,
so
thank goodness, because Georgiana's down there. Be careful, guys.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. We'll tell you Dave Hess Jr. got 2nd, and the winner was Devin Moran. And is Ryan Unziker? Ryan's cooler heads prevailed. It doesn't surprise me. How about it? The winner of Zant non-qualifier number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Dresden, Ohio.
Now it's happening.
Yep,
yes,
there you go, DJ.
All right, well, he's in a rear end adjustment. It's a quick change back there. All right. All hands are in the air.
Is that Jerry Van? Is that Jay Van?
Is that Jay Van back there? Is that Earl Hoon Jr.?
I think it's Earl.
Is that Earl Hoon Jr.?
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's Jerry.
No, it's Jerry.
He'll take care of it. Don't you worry about it.
Look at Jerry. Jerry's over there telling about his FloRacing Night in America event in August next year at Marshalltown.
Part of Iowa Speed Week.
Oh no! Now we need a hook to get them apart because they're hung up back there.
Oh, what could possibly?
We just need the chain that got the rubber tire off the racetrack last night.
The rubber tire roller is back in commission, by the way.
I also think we have debris at the top of turn number 3.
That's the tow truck.
No. That's the bottom of turn 3.
There is. There is debris.
Let's let them know. Debris at top of turn 3. This texting thing's pretty wild. All right, so we let them know there is debris at the top of turn 3. They're too worried about the cars that are connected.
I thought you were punching that into chat.
No, I was putting it in the text in my computer. All right, well, we've got one more B main to go. Pee-wee's Wrecker Service, who's got to go separate the 2 cars on the back straightaway. Blake, double dog dare you to go interview those guys.
Well, I'm right here, Ben.
Now we got the next one coming on the track. Here we go. Jacob McGee.
I really wanted to hear that.
Out of Caney, Kansas in the 10. The 17A of Austin Howells out of Lewistown, Missouri.
Row number 2 is scheduled to have James Nitro Giassi out of New Richmond, Wisconsin in the 11, and Evan Kohler out of Mount Airy, North Carolina in the 114.
Then it's Eli Johnson out of Clewiston, Florida, the 55E. Cade Loudy out of Rogersville, Tennessee in the RH94.
Rusty Griff on the 16 calls
Well, you know what? Blake, you are back there. Blake, take it away. I didn't realize he actually walked back there. Blake, I'm going to throw it to you, buddy.
That's what I said, yeah.
And we're back here. The tow truck's making its way. But they're going to go racing. I can come back to you.
We want to hear what they have to say.
All right. Dave Hess, what happened? Is it just the dome?
Coming down to the end, and I got in position there, and I don't think it's anything he wouldn't have done. We had a real good car. That was a wild one, but, I got there and tried to get the 2nd, and man, I'm sure if he could have, he'd have gave it back to me. But today we get to move on, and you know, we still got a big battle ahead of us here. So.
All right, Dave Hess stays alive.
Go ahead, we'll wait for you, Blake. If we go green, that's all right.
Okay, Ryan Unziger, what happened there?
It just looks like he ran out of talent and he's a dumb son of a bitch. I guess the only way he knows how to pass is to run over people, I guess.
He said if you were in your shoes, you would have done the same thing to him. Is that true?
Nah, I don't drive that way.
There you go, guys.
Follow la 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 la. I mean, oh man.
We don't even need to throw the graphic back.
You know what? They're on the racetrack. Two are going to move on. You can see them out there.
Pee-wee's record service, non-qualifier 3, 12 laps, top 2 transfer. That's what you need to know.
We got Lightning McQueen and Austin Howes, I think, in his first ever black race car. It's the Dome, man. Anything's possible. And Giassi's back there. How about Evan Kohler? He's had a quiet weekend, but he can still keep it alive with a top 2 run here.
I thought you were going to say he's had a quiet weekend. There's still a chance for him to make it a not
That is not what I was going to say. He does have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the side of his race car.
We got a lot of characters out there. We got the Simpsons on the side of the Haskell's RH94.
Oh, man, I got hazed at breakfast about Dr. Kazoo or whatever. Mr. Kazoo.
The Great Kazoo.
Great Kazoo.
I mean, Dr. Kazoo.
I got hazed at breakfast. Everybody's like, how do you not know who Dr. Kazoo is? Or the Great Kazoo.
Augie Bertram's witch doctor he sent me to in Ocala a few years ago.
I just wanted to make you laugh, man. It works.
Flag is out. Oh, hang on to it, Carter. Carter Schlink got it sideways at the back of the pack. Oh, no. Parker Gilbertson is sideways. Oh, we just knocked part of the barrier down.
It's
There's
fine.
styrofoam on the racetrack. Our pets' heads are falling off, and Austin Howes.
Styrofoam is not going to hurt a tire, I promise you, man. It's going to be bad when it does. Austin Howes, your leader. In the second spot, Jacob McKee.
Styrofoam just ended up down
Gee, Aussie's in third. Somebody just got styrofoam in their beer. Don't drink it, though. It is not. It's not friendly to drink.
We need a PSG in this one.
We need a do not drink the styrofoam announcement in this one. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. You're both in the show. Jacob McKee, you were not in the show. And by the show, I mean the back of the qualifier.
Oh. Jacob.
Why do we always do this to ourselves? Nobody hurts us worse than we hurt ourselves. You're in a transfer spot.
Hey, Blake, before the next race, will you tell the drivers that are in a transfer spot before they start? Just run out there and tell them where the transfer spots are.
Here we
that
go.
way they know.
Ibach instant replay.
Dr. Kazoo.
I'm sitting there eating my waffle this morning, a little raisin bread, and somebody's like, you big dummy. How did you not know? What's his name again? What's his name?
Great Kazoo. He called Fred and Barney Dum Dums.
Yeah. He goes, did you not watch cartoons? I said, I watched Scooby-Doo. That dude was never on there.
Blake.
We're going to send Ben to cartoon school for one thing. And two, I think we'll have Kelly Carlton stomp him on the backstretch, and I'll just go out there and remind him, guys, top 2 cars advancing. Let's be nice up front. You're racing in a transfer spot.
Meanwhile, we've replaced the safer barriers into the back straightaway. Did you catch that one? We're doing that right now.
Most fun you can have with your clothes
Oh, man.
on.
What do you mean I need to go to cartoon school? I'm living in Looney Tunes this weekend. I mean, what is happening? That's the first one of those we've lost this week. Remember last year we lost like 5 in one race.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was Michael Page.
He had an assist, it looks like, from
Parker Gilbertson. Yep.
From Watson, Minnesota. You turned me on to that. The goose capital of the world.
That was the most random fact.
Yes,
I thought Matt was messing with me, and I Googled it. It's right.
All right, green is out. 3 in the books, 9 to go. Top 2 transfer.
Oh, hold on, Evan Kohler. Oh,
that's
no.
not good. You said that.
Ninja chucks into the wall down there. Oh, we're going to have a staller, as that's going to be Fetter, correct? Yes.
Chris Fetter.
All right, 3 laps down, 9 to go.
Hey, remember when you talked about Evan Kohler at the start of this race?
He's still rolling.
Hey, Bobby, that was Ben Shelton that said
I can deal with Bobby. I don't want to tangle with Jessica. We didn't get the lap either, though, did we?
No, Evan just pulled up alongside Nitro, James Giassi there, and asked him if he liked the same kind of pizza that Donatello likes.
And now he pulls up in front of Homer Simpson and the boys on Kate Wowdy's car. Did we ever find out about the RH94 number? Did we get to the bottom of that one?
It's the Haskells. Yeah, it's the Haskells.
Okay.
Their dad, when Greg Haskell, who races up that way with Southern Ontario, comes down to Attica and runs about every Friday. He's always been RH21. It's the initials of their dad, I believe it is. Greg's probably going to send me a message and correct me on that if I'm wrong. But Greg's always been RH21. I'm not sure where 94 came from, and Cade told me he didn't know either. But the RH has always been there for the Haskell cars.
Okay. 94 is probably when Cade. No, he's not that old.
No, yeah, definitely.
My
not
God,
that
we're old.
You're about to be as old as me in a couple weeks.
I hope I make it.
Oh well, we get.
No, we're checking on Donatello. He's
got
fine.
Leonardo pulled out there.
Get him a slice of pizza. He's back in it. Cowabunga.
I bet we get pizza up here later on tonight.
There's pizza in the fridge, but there's no microwave. So if you don't like cold pizza,
are you a cold pizza guy?
Sometimes. Today's not that day.
It is. I have just never been a cold pizza guy. I don't know.
You're very bougie.
Yeah. Yes. When you think bougie, you think DJ.
All right. Well, Austin Howell's your leader. Jacob McGee was in second, but now he's 22nd because he brought out the Coleman Farms caution. Giassi finds himself on the bubble. Giassi.
You'll get it right by the end of the weekend.
Harley doubtful. Kohler's going to try to find a way around him.
Got a model right quicker than J-Van ever did.
He nailed it, man. He did.
Man.
Giassi up to second. He might not be done there, DJ.
No, he might not. He's trying to bring Kate Loudy with me.
Man.
And we have lost the 28 over in turns 3 and 4. And that's going to bring out the caution as Jeff Provenzino goes around.
The crime bosses on that one, they put the hit out on him because he got punted getting into the corner, did Provenzino. And
James Trantina with the Monster Patrol wrap on the side of his 19X over there. Jacob McGee now wishing he would have just called it a weekend.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen's going to have to tow himself off the racetrack. And then Austin...
Jaden Frame. Jaden Frame, who has...
down to you, Trenton.
Hey, we're down here with Tristan Moran, and we're going to talk about the Dirt Cup. So everybody get ready here. Tristan's going to break some news live this afternoon here on FloRacing.
Awesome, thank you. So first off, I want to give a big shout out to Flo, Ben, Michael, everyone for helping us put this event together. The Dirt Cup is going to be a true invite-only World of Outlaws versus Lucas Oil at Muskingum County Speedway, June 10th next year, 2026.
Let's talk about the purse a little bit. That's going to be the first question.
Yes, sir. So obviously, to get these guys to show up for something like this, it's a lot about the money, right? And about the bragging rights. So we've got a pretty good chunk of money that we're going to give every single driver to show up to the facility, which is a huge thanks to Ohio Natural Energy Foundation and Shell Crescent. They're helping us put this whole entire event on. So if anyone knows anything about golf, right, Ryder Cup is kind of what we're playing off. So it is going to be a true test of which series is better.
How long have you wanted to do something like this?
So me and Devin actually talked about doing this race probably 4 or 5 years ago. And we were just thinking, how do we do it? What works? I've talked to other people that are like, we want to do it, but what makes sense or how does it work? And luckily enough, we got to know Bruce last year. He's helped us out with my grandpa's race at Muskingum. And he's got a bunch of companies that are going to come in and help make this thing come to fruition.
Are we ready to talk about what it's going to pay to win?
Yeah, so the total purse is going to be probably $20,000 to win. 2,000 start, but total money, we're looking at about $200,000 in total payout.
Right in the middle of the week, hit the day one more time?
Yes, sir. June 10th, 2026.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir, as well. Your support means everything to help dirt racing.
Yeah, we're proud to partner with Muskingum County Speedway and Tristan and Donnie and Dev, and we just said, it's never been done before. Let's do it. Well, here we are.
Man, I can't wait. It's going to be a great show. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there it is. Ben, DJ, chew on that one a little bit.
Well, it's going to be fun because there's going to be a chance we're going to have some local flair in that too. So, I got to give Tristan and Devin have been working hard on this. Started talking to them back at the World 100 actually about it, and it's all come together. Very excited to have that on FloRacing. That is going to be the week after the Dirt Late Model Dream, and the Outlaws are heading to West Virginia that weekend. Lucas is off, and this is a race that it just all credit to the Moran family. They put a lot of thought in. They've got some great marketing partners with FloRacing. We're very excited to be the streaming partner. And looking forward, DJ, to us being there and having a good time with that event. A lot of details to come, but again, just want to thank Tristan, Donnie, Devin, and the entire Moran family.
There's going to be a lot of details to come, as you mentioned. It's going to be, is that a Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, yep.
June 10th, yep. And the big thing, Trenton Berry, that Ben mentioned, yes, World of Outlaws versus Lucas Oil, Wednesday, June 10th at Muskingum County. But, and still working out some details, there's going to be a really, really cool opportunity to get a lot of really good local and regional drivers
Still
into
the
that
Thunder
event as well.
Yep, Trenton, back to you.
All right, so everybody at home's going to have to take a drink here when we say Clash on the Coast. How's everybody doing? Let me tell you, this is how the pros do interviews right here. Ben, DJ, you guys watch this. We might be able to learn something here. All right, Peyton Taylor, go.
I just want to know, it's a little stale in here right now. Let's give it up, St. Louis. Let's make some noise!
Trent, can you ask him how Babe's doing today?
Ben would like to know about Babe.
Well, she sent me out here to tell everybody, go to 116. We got all kinds of swag. We got a small booth. And I need some help, possibly with lawyer fees. I left my transponder out Thursday night, and I had to sleep on the couch. So she's doing good, though, Ben.
All right, we got the Clash coming up. What's everybody need to know here?
Clash on the Coast, presented by IMCA TV, February 21st through the 28th. IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Stock Cars, IMCA Sport Stock Cars. And we want everybody to come down. We take 2 days off. We party. And, yeah, we're just excited about it. So
there he is, Peyton Taylor, one of the Dome darlings and a regular here in St. Louis. Clash on the Coast coming up. Appreciate you, bud.
Thank y'all. Raise them up. Coast to the coast, baby!
He's also a cautionary tale of always put your transponder on when you come to the Dome.
He's a cautionary tale of a lot of things.
Ben, I will tell you, the city of Batesville, Arkansas in motorsports remains undefeated in their public speaking.
Well, they're probably largely empty. I think they're all here at the Dome, and
it's like Parkersburg, West Virginia.
It's funny, you can't beat a conversation out of Jeff Taylor. You can't get Peyton to quit talking. It's fantastic. I love them. They're great people. He's really built a cool deal with Clash on the Coast, and yeah, that's not on Flow. It's on IMCA TV. They're friends of ours. They do a great job. Get out, support that, man. Get in, see it in person if you can't, though. All that's is going to be on IMCA TV, and we wish them the best.
Hey, do you guys like that when you just hand the mic to somebody and just say go? Like that's kind of an interviewer's dream.
There's not a lot of people I would do that.
That's how I interviewed Dennis Earth Jr. I just say go, hand him the mic. Heather Lyne's watching. She's going to have fun with that.
Well, we are 4 laps.
I say go, he says no.
We are 4 laps and 11 minutes into Pee Wee's Record Service non-qualifier number 3.
To be fair, we're supposed to be done with, by the order of events, we're supposed to be done with these by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We're on track.
So we got 8 minutes.
We're fine.
When you look at that...
we will not see another Coleman Farms caution in this one.
Oh, boy. That was, again, Ben.Shelton at flowsports.tv.
Did you get, as we come back to the Octane Race Products Restart Zone, did you get free shipping on some new parts for your race car?
No, but I'm ordering some for whoever bought Ryan Montgomery's car after that last
crowdfund the repairs on that one. DJ, we're back underway, man. Austin Howell's your leader. Battle for second, and it's a slider. Here comes Giassi. He's going to take it. Oh, hang on. Off the top rope.
It's 11-on-11 violence.
Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that's not going to work. And meanwhile, the Simpsons, Homer's going to get both of them.
Yes, he is. Move over Homer, move over Bart, move over Lisa as Cade Loudy, your 2025 Schaefer's Oil Southern Nationals champion, moves into the 3rd spot. He's got to get one more, though, if he's going to race this way to the show. This one's all Austin Howes out front, and Nitro trying to pull away in 2nd.
Halfway home as we work lap 7 out of turn number 4 down the back straightaway. Out of turn 4, and the rest of the field's on the back straightaway, I should say. Austin Howes leads the way. He has throughout. Oh, hang on to it.
Nitro gets her up on 2 wheels down there in turns 1 and 2 as he navigated the whoop-de-doos, and now that allows Cade Loudy to move in this time by 4 laps to go in Pee Wee's Record Service non-qualifier number 4.
Evan Kohler back in the fold as well, man. Right now, these guys are trying to get the last grip of that top side down in 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Austin Howes rolls the middle through 3 and 4. He's built a nice little lead, 2 seconds with 3 laps remaining.
If I was a cameraman, I would probably keep it glued right here to this battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, especially the 211s. I mean, Evan Kohler is almost literally driving the wheels off of that race car. 2 to go.
And meanwhile, Austin Howes has built a 2.05 second lead Man, see what Giassi's looking good, but he's got to do one more lap. It's the Hochatown Saloon. Last call, 1 to go for Austin House. 2 move on. Can Kohler get to Giassi?
If he gets to him, he may throw a drop kick in there. We are going to see. Howes has got it won. Battle for second is not going to be won at all because Giassi's going to hang on and get the win. Kohler is going to finish third. Then it's going to be Cade Loudy fourth, and Eli Johnson will round out the top 5. And you've got post-race fireworks in this one as well.
Easy.
There's people in the infield.
Easy. There's people in the infield. It's holiday season.
Second will go to Chase Giassi, the winner of Pee Wee's Wrecker Service. Non-qualifier number 3 is going to be the Lewistown, Missouri driver. That is Austin Howes in the HR Enterprises, Austin Howes Racing, On Track Nutrition, 17 Racing, sponsored 17.
This is the moment where I would like to remind you that we got done. It is 3:55 local time. We're 5 minutes to the good, and that one went caution-free to the end after I said it would.
Just like you said.
I am on fire. Get this man some 50-50 tickets. Somebody's going to go home with well over $50,000 here today. Get the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame 50-50 tickets.
You can actually buy them right here from your seat, Ben, if you go to dome5050.com. And do you know what the winner share of the 50-50 is up to?
Well, it's over 50.
Okay. I don't.
Kelly Carlton's going to get that over to us. Right now, they're checking the track for debris. We've got the first qualifier waiting in the wings. We're going to step aside, thank some partners. When we come back, final night, the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals continues.
Close Racing Supply in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been in business for 30 years serving the motorsports industry. CRS sells top-notch parts for dirt late models, modifieds, and stock clip race cars. CRS provides high-quality suspension parts through their own CRS Race Components division. In stock are parts from top manufacturers like All-Star Performance, Wares Machine, Sweet Manufacturing, Winters Performance, Willwood Brakes, and many others. Orders are shipped out daily using UPS, FedEx, and truck freight. Find out more at closeracingsupply.com.
The time has come, Gateway Dirt. You could win this brand new 2025 DRT Dirt Late Model Plus $20,000 cash. Every dollar you spend equals 1 entry into the giveaway, or you can enter via FastPass and get bonus entries. Check this car out on site at Gateway Dirt Section 142. If you are not attending Gateway Dirt, that's okay. Go online to racedrt.com and get entered to win before the winner is drawn on Saturday, December 6th.
Get lifted, loaded, and jacked up on the hill. Let me hear you sing Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Minnesota Truck Headquarters.
Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales, Paducah, Kentucky. If you're in the market for a like new pre-owned motorhome or trailer, give us a call today or check us out at chasecoach.com. Lots of inventory in stock, normally something to fit every budget. Financing available, we deliver nationwide, and we accept trade-ins too. I would love to earn your business.
This February, it's time to trade the cold for the coast. The Clash on the Coast roars back to life on February 21st through 28th, 2026. IMC stock cars, sport mods, and modifieds light up Northwest Florida Speedway and Deep South Speedway. Then, hit the beach for the ultimate racecation destination. During the off days, enjoy the Clash Bash deck party, the Cruise Orange Beach Dolphin Cruises, and more. Racing, sunshine, beaches, and family fun. This is Clash on the Coast 2026, presented by IMCA.TV.
I love how for more than 35 years, Flying A Motorsports has been the trusted name in race trailers, motor coaches, and toter homes. As the world's #1 intake trailer dealer, Flying A leads the way in custom designed race trailers and car haulers built to fit your vision. With a massive lineup of in-stock inventory and fully built custom builds from top brands like Intech, Renegade, Showhauler, T&E, Bravo, and C-Tech, we're ready to equip racers at every level. Whether you're a dirt racer, drag racer, or hot rodder alike, we have something for you.
Welcome back here to the Gateway Dirt Nationals. Taking a little bit of a break to work on the racetrack. You can see beautiful downtown St. Louis, the Mississippi River. Back inside the dome, we've got Texas driver Chris Morris, 3 IMCA modified wins this season. Man, your dad was talking to me a little bit last night. You having a ball here at the dome, he said.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely one of those spectacles you have to come and experience at least once in your life, and it's watching it on video doesn't do it justice in person. So it's really cool to be here and watch, and hopefully, you know, we can maybe get voted into one of these this year or next year, and you know, it'd be really cool to have me and my wife, because we both race mods, and I think it'd be really cool to do, and I think we could put on a pretty good show.
Seems like that right side really gets put through the paces. You'd be prepared to do that in your mod if you got in here?
Oh yeah, we're already brainstorming on ways we can make it last a little longer and be more durable and less work. So I think it'd be really cool.
Walk us back through your career a little bit. Obviously, great season this year.
Oh, for sure, and I think we ran about somewhere around 30 nights. You know, 3 wins. We had I think maybe probably 2/3 of those were probably top 5s, and if we didn't win, we were, you know, close to it or in contention for it. But you know, we're in Lethal Chassis. David builds a heck of a hot rod, and glad to have him on board and help us. And you know, he kind of helped our controls get a little refined a little bit, and so he does a lot for us. And man, just I got a lot of people to help me: my mom, my dad, my wife, all of our sponsors this past year and this next year, and we're hoping for a better season next year.
I appreciate you mentioning David Strimmy. He's good as gold, isn't he, man? He's one of a kind.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Chris Morris with us right here out of the great state of Texas. Appreciate you very much. Hey, Ben and Dustin, we've got a little bit of a break here. I had an old boy from Kentucky walk by here last night, and he told me a joke, and I was going to tell you guys just because I listened to it. Are you guys ready for a good joke, everybody in the dome?
Is this a dad joke, Trenton, or is this like...
Oh, this is perfect to tell inside the dome. So listen, everybody save your tomatoes. I'm already in red. Don't throw them at me. Do you guys know now listen, this was an old boy from Kentucky that told me this. His words, not mine. Do you guys know how you catch a unique rabbit? Ben or Dustin, do you guys know how you catch that? A real unique rabbit?
I cannot wait to find out.
Unique up on it.
Boo.
All right, hold on, I got more. There's not only unique rabbits in the world, there's another kind of rabbit. There's tame rabbits. You know how you catch tame rabbits? Tame way, unique up on it.
Boo. Everybody boo Trenton Berry.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. I have 40,000 of you people want to talk to me about getting interviews, and you're going to sit here and boo me like that. Unbelievable.
All right, let's
crowd. Let's go to Chris Moore.
Okay, go to Chris Moore. Chris, do you have any good jokes like that? Or does Donald McIntosh?
No, well, Donald, do you have any good jokes for the crowd?
Oh, jokes. Man, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. It's first time out in the 7M with Coltman Farms. Got a really good car. I'm excited to see what we can do tonight. I made a mistake last night that cost me a lot, but...
Did you and Tanner have any discussions? It looked like there was some contact there in that heat race.
Yeah, there was definitely a little bit of discussion there, but I mean, it's just part of the dome. There was a little bit of slime there, and I don't know, it's just part of it, but again, I'm just happy to be here.
Starting third in that 6th qualifier, I mean, what do you think, right? And also, what's it like to kind of sit around here, no hot laps? You got to sit around for, what, 8, 9 races before you even get to go out?
It's a little hard being back here, kind of hard to watch the track and know what you're going to have. It looks like it's going to be a little bit rougher than what we had yesterday. So, I don't know. We had a really good car, and we're not really changing much, so see what we got.
When do you get a Christmas tree?
Not
next year.
Yeah, next year.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Donald McIntosh will roll up 3rd in the 6th qualifier, and DJ, he did not even attempt a joke.
Well, this is no joke here. Brandon Shepard, we would love to have you in the infield because we are going to do the All-Star Performance redraw for the Velocita Super Late Models. So, Sheppy, wherever you are, if you are on the grounds, if you are signing merchandise, if you're inside your hauler, if you are in one of the restrooms, Sheppy, we would love to get you to the infield so that we can go ahead and have the All-Star Performance redraw for tonight's Velocita Super Late Model A main.
But if you're in the restroom, wash your hands first. We will wait. So
do you remember the time
Yes, I do. I threw it to you, and you're recording us.
Hey guys, I even stopped at Brandon Shepard's crew to ask if they knew where he was. They said, what? We tried calling him. We have no idea.
I went by the Bobby Pierce hauler earlier, Chris, to talk to him, and both times they said, we think he's still in bed. We haven't seen him.
Well, when you win your prelim night, you have that luxury.
These Illinois guys.
I checked Snapchat and social media this morning. There were a lot of people out pretty late last night. I was not one of them.
I was in bed. Well, they're doing a bit of track prep here. Blake, I think they're trying to get things ready for the redraw, and I see drivers walking your way. They're going to take your lunch money, or we're going to find out where they're going to start in the feature, so I will throw it to you, sir.
Yes, sir. They're making their way here. We're getting them rounded up.
Is Brandon Shepard down there, by the way, or you have to draw for him? What if we were calling for Brandon and he's been down there the whole time?
He is not. No. So he's got a little bit of time, though. That's
Wait,
the thing.
I have a thought. I believe I remember him last year saying he likes to just get the last number that's left because it always works out better for him. So maybe that's the logic.
He's the 5th one to go.
Yeah, so that might be what he's thinking.
All right, so All-Star Performance redraw coming up momentarily, and this will determine the way the top 6 line up in tonight's Velocita Super Late Model Heat Race Plug-in feature. These are the 3 guys that locked in out of Thursday and Friday's programs.
And what they're going to do is the same thing they've done the last couple of years, fans. They've actually got a T-shirt cannon, and the driver's going to shoot a T-shirt into the crowd. The T-shirt is yours to keep, but what we need you to do is unfurl that T-shirt and show it to the FloRacing cameras down in the infield, because the number on the back will determine where that driver starts tonight's 40-lap A main.
DJ,
There's
got
Sheppy.
good news. We found Sheppy.
Thank you. He did not respond to my text.
All right, so we got to get the T-shirts laid out here. The T-shirt gun's ready to go. Bobby Pierce will be the first one to go, but let's get the T-shirts laid out. Josh just does it all. Takes photos, holds the T-shirt gun, models with the T-shirt gun.
If Josh does it all, we would love to get some of the Qdoba queso up here into the press box too.
Josh, they would like some of the Qdoba queso from lunch up to the press box.
What'd you say?
They want some of the Qdoba queso from lunch up to the press box. DJ does. So you can do that next?
Yeah, I'll delivery, DoorDash.
There we go. Done.
Let's go. I'd pay good money for that. Pay good money for that right now.
All right, we're Bobby Pierce. I believe. Yeah, Bobby, you're first. All right, Bobby. It's the same. You know the drill pretty well. You've done this before. You get the selection of the shirt, shoot it into the stands. They open it up, and that's your fate. There's the gun, and we're gonna go all the way down here. Last year we went left, because last year the one down here was the last one left. I don't remember what it was though, so that was a long time ago. Who wants a T-shirt in the grandstands here on the front stretch?
Walk out on the track.
We're not going to go Weber Valley style here, guys. Oh, there we go. That's got some juice to her. All right, you got to open it up for us. I got my glasses on this year, so I think I can see it.
All right, show us what you got.
Yeah, open her. Oh, well, they're struggling. There we go.
It's
the one for Bobby Pierce. Well, not a bad way to start the redraw for Bobby Pierce. RTJ, Ricky Thornton Jr. up next. Crazy Martin is in 114, I think, and he's seen Ricky Thornton Jr. win some races. Oh, look, we got some RTJ stuff right there in the middle of that section. I know we got RTJ fans over there. Oh, is it gonna get to him? Oh, what a shot!
That's where all my apparel looks like it's ass. That's where we got to shoot it.
Yeah, that was a heck of a shot. Hold it higher. 3 for Ricky Thornton Jr. Mike Harrison, the 1 and the 3 are gone. He gets a quick lesson. Do we have any Mike Harrison fans in the dome? He is locked into both A mains.
Just so you know, I suck at drawing.
All race car drivers tell me that. Let's go out on the track a little bit. Where are Mike Harrison fans? Everyone's a fan when they're getting a free t-shirt. You guys got to be louder. Look out, Kyle McGowan. Oh boy, they're batting it. The 1 and the 3 are gone. And now the 4 for Mike Harrison. 1, 3, and 4. Mark Whitener. Oh, where are we going? This the one? All right. Do you get to shoot it too? No. If it's a, you better work your deal now. If you find the 2 for him, what are you going to get? What do you want for Christmas?
Door panel.
Door panel. All right, door panel if it's a front row spot, Mark. That's the deal.
Yeah, I got a bunch of that shit over there.
All right, there's your deal. I got you. I got you. Door panel if it's a 2. Where we want a t-shirt, front stretchers. Oh, look at this suit. We got a checkered flag suit here on the front stretch. It looks like Earl Hoon Jr. Oh, you got to be louder. Okay. All right. We got to stay. We got to look up here. If that's a 2, you're getting a door panel for Christmas. Oh, it's 5. The 5 for Mark Whitener. No.
That may be a good thing because I'm number 5, so
yeah, blessing.
We're gonna put a fucking show on anyway.
Okay, quarter panel for the 5 then, or maybe the rear quarter panel for him for the 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the deal. We'll work with you. All right, it's feast or famine here for Brandon Shepard. Sheppy, 2 or 6. I mean, either way, you're starting in the first 3 rows. So you got there or there. Okay, we're going left. He's got the Sheppy Dome shirt on. Do you work a deal with Brandon if you can find a front row starting spot for him?
2.
2? You want the 2? Okay, what are you going to get? All right.
That's mini Sheppy.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell. Did you work out getting a door panel or something if you found the 2 for him?
Shout out to Brody Unziger.
There we go. We're going to give a shout out. We'll go that way. Who wants the t-shirt? All right. It's a 2 or a 6. It's the 6. Brendan Smith, last but not least. We're still going to shoot it. I've been wrong plenty of times before. Do you know what it is? If you can keep track.
Number 2.
Yeah, how's the front row starting spot sound?
Man, it couldn't be no better than that.
Yeah, there we go. Who wants the last t-shirt here on the front stretch? We got Luigi up there. You see Luigi and Mario right there. Okay, you're going for Luigi and Mario? Oh, boo! That's all right, you're starting on the front row.
Yeah, it don't matter, man. We get to start on the front row.
Exactly. Let's see if one of our safety crew guys can grab that. Oh, they're going to throw it in the stands. Coming up at you. Oh, boy. Look out. We'll make it official. Make sure we're right. Yeah, it's the 2. Well, Bobby Pierce and Brendan Smith on the front row tonight for $70,000, Ben and DJ.
That was as entertaining as the non-qualifiers.
I mean, we're giving shout outs to other drivers' kids. I mean, you know.
What do you want for Christmas? And he just wants to give a shout out.
You know what? That says a lot about that. That's a real friend right there, Blake.
That is. So there you go. The redraw lineup was just up on the big screen. I just missed it.
We talk about it a lot, but you gotta love the camaraderie in this sport, right? As Sheppy was, Bobby Pierce shot the T-shirt in the crowd. They unrolled it. It was a 1, and Sheppy was playfully giving him the thumbs down.
Oh, he wasn't playing. He really was not happy about it. That's tough putting Bobby on the front row, but man, that's why we play the game. There's Mario and Luigi. Look at him.
I was always a Bowser kind of guy.
Bowser had game.
Well, you didn't know who the Great Gazoo was.
No, I know who Super Mario Brothers is.
Just surprised that Ben knows the Mario Brothers.
Okay, Blake. All right, Blake. Well, we got that last of a track prep wrapping up. And Blake, while you were down there doing the redraw, you had to be watching what was going on. They have done some wholesale work on this racetrack in preparation for 6 late model qualifiers. What do you see from down low?
It is a complete rework. They did a lot of attention to turns 1 and 2, it looked like, with the skid loader. I talked to Derek Baugh earlier on in the night, right before the first time qualifier. He said he was pretty happy with how 1 and 2 looked. They spent a lot of time overnight in turns 3 and 4 getting that smoothed out. So a little more attention down there, and boy, more moisture on the racetrack. It's been very, very good. Guys can go all over the racetrack, so I'm excited to see how the rest of the night goes. We've got late models in the staging area. We've got a little bit of track prep left before we come back here to the Dome, so we're going to play some commercials, and we'll be right back at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts here at the Dome at the Americas Center.
Engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts.
This isn't just a race, it's the race. 500 miles of glory, 1,000,000 memories, one place. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
Stronger, lighter. The Sweet Manufacturing 600 Series Sportsman Steering Box is a game changer. Up to 6 pounds lighter. Multiple ratios available and built for peak performance. Sweet Manufacturing. Let us turn your wheels.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means turning some rust into rolling artwork. Built with Summit means you're making something that was already fast, even faster. It means that your project will be on the road or track long after you've bolted it together. And Built with Summit means you're doing it with in-stock parts, fast shipping, expert advice, and the best prices. Summit Racing Equipment. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
Tickets for the 2026 Season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to St. Louis, Missouri. A great shot there of the courthouse with the arch in the background as we have got the first of not 1, not 2, not 3, 6 qualifiers for the Velocita Super Late Models. This is it. 10 laps the distance in each of these. The top 2 race their way in to the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals. Here's the lineup.
Oh, it's 2 buddies on the front row.
It is 2 buddies on the front row. Yes, you're exactly right.
It's me, Brian Shirley, out of Chatham, Illinois, in the 3S, and his outside, Jason Fager out of Bloomington, Illinois, and the Ken Strader Tribute, number 25.
Row 2 on the inside, out of Portland, Oregon, it's going to be Joey Tanner, and the number 46. And on his outside, originally out of Orchid, California, now calling Keystone, Iowa home, and the 13, that is Dylan Thornton.
Row 3 on the East Parade, Missouri, Scott Bell on the 45B, and to his outside, St. Charles, Missouri, carries Trevor Gundaker in the Rick Eckert tribute, number 11T.
Son and father in row number 4. It's going to be Chris Carpenter on the inside of the 18, and on his outside, dear old dad. That's an Augie Doggy Daddy reference for you there, Ben. Parkersburg, West Virginia's fast Freddie Carpenter in the C4.
Dylan Thompson out of Paducah, Kentucky. I'm going to believe what you said because I don't know in the 99T. And to his outside, Brody Smith, his brother, starting outside front row tonight out of Dade City, Florida in the 17 SR.
And your final 2 starters then out of Peru, Illinois, is going to be Daniel Adam. Oh my, Daniel Adam and Patrick Daniel, both in 75s, both with Daniel in their name. What could go wrong there?
Well, I tried to get Patrick Daniel the win earlier, and it was Daniel Adams, so why not put him in the same race?
Did you touch Jorge down there in the pit area?
I did not. I would have asked permission, but I did not.
It's supposed to be good luck.
He's a sketchy fellow down there.
I'm glad
they might not bring him back next year if Patrick doesn't have better luck here because, man, this has been a tough dome year. Meanwhile, Brian Shirley in the Todd Brennan Racing at number 3, the Evel Knievel Flair. And, you know, a lot of people know, but there's some that don't, new to the sport, that Brian Shirley was a flat track motorcycle racer before he became a dirt late model racer. Very successful at it. And Brian Shirley, like a lot of these drivers, has a very diverse background. Man, Freddie Carpenter almost dialed it out into Dylan Thompson. A little bit slimy at the top of turn number 2 as they try to buzz off some of this moisture from the track rework.
All right, so the way this works is the drive, again, this is going to be 10 laps. Top 2 are going to transfer. They race, the top 2 race their way into the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals. 3rd and 4th will go on a little bit later on this evening and run the All-Star Performance Win in Your In Last Chance race. 5th on back, you are done for the weekend. So top 2 advance, 3rd and 4th to the All-Star Performance Win in Your In. 5th on back, done for the night. Ben, 10 laps the distance, top 2 transfer. This is Strange Oval qualifier number 1.
Shirley and Fager bring us to the green flag off turn number 4. Shirley down low, Fager up top. Evel Knievel and Ken Strader being paid tribute to as they go side by side for the lead out of 2 down the backstretch.
Down the back straightaway they go. Fager had to hop on the brakes momentarily, getting into turn number 3 at the end of lap number 1. They stay that way. Shirley leads Fager second, and here comes Joey Tanner.
3 of these drivers trying to move on as they work down the backstretch. And how about Fager right now up top? Joey Tanner representing the West Coast out of Portland. He sits back in 3rd in the Darren Koffel Racing entry. Meanwhile, Fager with a slider for the lead up in front of his buddy. He takes away from Shirley. Good, hard, clean race.
I don't know if Fager had much of a chance, man. He had to wrestle that car off the high side and then take it down low. And he puts that Ken Schrader throwback out front. And now here comes Joey Tanner. Tanner trying to race his way into the Gateway Dirt Nationals for the very first time.
And again, 2 of these drivers move on. 2 out of these. And as DJ said, 3rd and 4th go to the last chance race. You don't want to be in that one. You want to be in the big show here tonight. And Jason Fager, one of my favorite cars in the pit area, is starting to stretch it out, DJ.
Trouble down in turns 1 and 2 as Chris Carpenter just broke getting into turn number 1, and it looks like the Joker's weekend might come to an end. He's got Team 3A Racing the Aliens and dirt behind the scenes on the side of that 18 this weekend, and it looks like his night might be done.
A tough break for the Ohio Valley Speedway track champion this year. 5 wins on the year. Another one of those regional guys that we're glad to have here. Enjoyed getting to talk to him in the pit area.
Yeah, Chris Carpenter, good dude, man. Good dude down there. That always have liked and known and just been friends with the entire Carpenter family there, right there in my neck of the woods in the mid-Ohio Valley. You see that his helmet is off. He's climbing out of the race car, and a tough break for the driver out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Started this race back in 2021, and his hopes of making the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals for a second time have come to an end.
I just got a video here, I'll play it for you again, of our buddy down the road, Ken Strader. When you get an awesome shop like he does, you watch the race from the shop, and Ken is sitting in the shop watching Jason Fager lead the way in the Kodiak Tribute car. That was a Rick Hendrick Racing entry. And Blake Anderson, you're out on the racetrack. We'll throw it to you first.
Chris Hart, what happened?
Broke a J-bar going into the turn. I got in there a little deep and tried to get underneath that guy, and it snapped the J-bar and broke the drive shaft.
There you have it. Tough break, as you guys mentioned. Had a phenomenal season. Sharp looking ride, and how cool to have the Ken Schrader throwback car leading with Ken watching live on FloRacing.
Now, and I love Ken, and Miss Ann, Ken's wife. Ann is a firecracker and a half. She was texting me the other night watching the races. They're watching down the road at their home, and they got to be proud. That brings back memories as a kid for me watching that Kodiak Hendrick Motorsports number 25 for Ken Schrader. And again, Jason Palyabicki, the entire crew over there wearing white pants all weekend. It's a bold move, bold strategy, Cotton. They've done it. They said by the time Thursday night was over that they should have just wore black pants because that's what color they were. But they've embraced it. Cool merchandise down there. And Schrader leads the way, DJ. Early in this one, 6 laps to go.
Schrader does with Jason Fager behind the wheel of the race car.
You know what I meant.
Exactly.
You know what I meant. We have a little scoring snafu here, too.
Well, that's okay. The caution lights have been turned off. Green flag's going to wave this time. 4 in the book, 6 to go. Top 2 transfer. 3rd and 4th to the win, and you're in, and they're 3 wide for 3rd.
As right now, Trevor Gundaker channeling his inner Rick Eckert. He's got Joey Tanner on his outside. They battle for 3rd. Again, 2 drivers move on out of this one of the main event. 3rd and 4th go to the last chance race. Gundaker coming to life, though, as he'll go to 3rd around the 46 car of Tanner. But we got a caution. We got one spinning down in 3 and 4. That draws a Coleman Farms caution halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. And that is Scott Bell, the East Prairie, Missouri driver, making just his 3rd or 4th start here tonight of the year. And he had a good run back on Thursday. Tonight, though, he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he got a win at Crowley's Ridge earlier this year, the former Poplar Bluff Speedway track champ. And he's one of those stalwarts here at the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, as he has attended every running of this event. Don't forget, next year, the 10th annual Gateway Dirt Nationals, December 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 2026. Tickets will be on sale soon. GatewayDirt.com. Get those cell phones out and mark your calendars. You're still getting Ken
Well, what's
Schrader
cool, I got a
videos.
picture of Ann Schrader watching from the shop. She has her Jason Fager Ken Schrader shirt on. And I was asked, Ken texted me and asked to tell you that is a dry county where you live. No more adult drinks while you watch the races tonight. I love that she's wearing a Jason Fager Ken Schrader throwback card. Of course, Miss Ann, Ken's wife. Man, I love it. I love everything.
I wonder
about
if Rick Eckert is wearing a Trevor Gundaker shirt right now.
Well, why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, T-Rev runs in 3rd, going back to Green Flag Racing. 5 down, 5 to go. Top 2 transfer, 3rd and 4th to the All-Star win, and you're in.
If Evil Knievel's still with us, they have a Brian Shirley shirt on right now. Shirley sits in the 2nd and final transfer. They work off of turn number 4. And it's Fager over Shirley, over Gundaker, and now Dylan Thornton on the move in that DRT race car number 13, trying to put it in the big show.
You might call him Dilly Dilly, who's got Mick Ultra on the
Very
side
confusing.
of that 13 this weekend. Exactly. As the top 3 cars have abandoned the bottom, they go to the high side of the racetrack. Dylan Thornton trying to work the low side. 3 laps to go, and Jason Fager remains out front by 3 car lengths over Brian Shirley.
He does. He works off turn number 4, 8 down, 2 to go. The high side hustler living up to the billing through 3 and 4, off into 1 and 2. DJ He's looked really strong in this one. Brian Shirley's been in the 2nd spot, but here comes Gundaker one last time.
Trevor Gundaker going to give it all he's got as he lets it drift up the racetrack. Hochatown Saloon last call, Ben. This is the final time around for Jason Fager.
Out of 2, down the back straightaway. In the Ken Schrader throwback, it's Jason Fager. He takes the win at Strange Oval Qualifier. 1 second transfer will go to Brian Shirley. And meanwhile, Trevor Gundaker and Dylan Thornton move off to the last chance race. Everybody else done for the weekend. Coming home in position number 2, Brian Shirley, the Todd Brennan Racing number 3S out of Chatham, Illinois. And your winner from Bloomington, Illinois, Jason Fager, the Ken Schrader throwback car of Titan Industries, SC Online Sales, Outpace Racing Products, Northeast Fabrication, Rimtech, DCS, Weirs, VP Fuels, RLM Enterprises, Big Daddy Scrap, Clements Powered Longhorn, 3-time defending Mars champion, 17 wins on the year. And Blake, you'll have to let him know, Ken Schrader was rooting him on from his shop, watching him win that qualifier.
Absolutely will. This car brings back so many memories from being a young kid watching NASCAR, and the Kodiak design, absolutely beautiful car. And Jason, you're in. Congratulations. I'm sure that's a little weight off your shoulder. And Ben and DJ talking, Ken and Ann Schrader watching at home in the shop. Ann Schrader in the shirt of this car. How cool is that to lock this car into the show with them watching on FloRacing?
Yeah, that's awesome. You can't say enough about what Kenny Schrader's done for dirt racing and the sport he's put behind it. And just one hell of a cool dude, man. And if everybody wants to support our merch stand, that's awesome. These fans are amazing. Make sure you're asking about the $30 Pro Riders, a chance to walk out the tunnel with us tonight, and a lot of great prizes to give away. And can't say enough about my crew and all these sponsors, but most of all his fans. We love this event. We look forward to it every year, and it's awesome.
You're in. Congrats.
Thank you.
Jason Fager is in tonight. He'll win Strange Oval Qualifier number 1.
You know, I didn't see Blake and DJ, or if they're selling the white pants at the souvenir stand. That's the only thing they're missing, some white Wranglers over there to go with the merchandise. My wife was wanting to buy one of the jackets. They got like the old silk-style jackets from the 80s out there. It's really cool.
She might have bought it and you didn't know about it.
Very
Joe's
possible.
Racing
You have a
Products
new car.
qualifier number 2 is pulling out on the speedway as we speak. It'll line up like this. Zach Dome out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia, going to start on the pole with this one. And they've rebuilt the 11R of Josh Rice out of Crittenden, Kentucky. He rolls from the outside.
Well, they rebuilt this car. He's still the same guy as he was yesterday. Row 2, Devin Gilpin out of Columbus, Indiana. The 22 star of Drake Troutman out of Hindman, PA.
Row 3 on the inside, you've got the 96 of Tanner English. This one's got some throttle mashers in it. Tanner English 96 on his outside in the 5S. Out of New Berlin, Illinois, Super Shep and Stevie Shepard.
Row 4 is Chase Osterhoff in the 130 and the 128 of Kylan Garner, the Missouri racer.
And your final starter is slated to be Jody Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia in the 66. The 995 of Manny Falcon and Bob Gardner, the Pink Panther, out of East Washington, Illinois. So 11 cars, 10 laps, Joe's Racing Products, qualifier number 2. Again, top 2 are locked into the 9th annual Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals. 3rd and 4th, they will go to an all-star performance win, and you're in 5th on back, done for the night.
Well, here we go, 10 laps, Joe's Racing Products, B-Main number 2, or qualifier number 2, if you will. And Zach Dome made his debut here last night. He's going to the lead. A guy he races with a lot. Josh Rice looks to his inside. Gilpin in the mix as well. 3 guys that know them to each other very well.
Early prediction, there might be some feelings hurt looking at some of the drivers in this one, man. I'm telling you, you got some throttle mashers. Devin Gilpin, full set mode down into 1 and 2. And it looks like a Northern All-Stars race at Brownstown as he goes at it with Josh Rice. Here comes Drake Troutman, and it's still Zach Dome out front.
You know who loves Brownstown? Tanner English on the move. He's working the low side. James Essex, turn off Murder, She Wrote and watch this one with your attention complete, as this is a good one right now. Zach Dome leads the way. Josh Rice in second. Troutman is right there. Gilpin and Tanner English. Hard to believe that several of these guys are going to be done for the night after this one.
Absolutely. Again, 1st and 2nd.
Oh, Super Shep goes around.
The win and you're in, and we've got trouble over in turn number 2 as Steve Shepard goes into the spin cycle, and that will draw the Coleman Farms Racing caution as we'll go back to 3 laps scored and 7 laps to go. I saw the lineup of this one, man. I was like, this might be good. Chris Moore will send it down to the pit area with you.
Yeah, well, we'll also try and get the 2nd place finishers in the qualifiers because, hey, Brian Shirley, you're in the show. First time you're going to start the A-Main here at the Gateway Dirt Nationals and got to battle your good buddy Jason Fager there for that win, too.
Yeah, who would have thought it? I raced him all year long, and that's who I got to race in the B-Main. But I didn't really feel as good as I wanted to feel after that track prep. I don't know for sure, but we're going to work on it. And, we got 40 laps, and we're going to see what happens.
What do you think you need to make changes on to get this race car better for 40 laps later?
I don't know. I've actually felt pretty good all weekend, and then for some reason out there, I just felt like I had no grip. So we're gonna go back and see the changes that we maybe made, the difference from what we was in the feature the other night, and then evaluate it, and then make the best judgment we can for the feature.
All right, there you go, guys. Brian Shirley's in the show.
All right, thanks a lot, Chris. As we are back underway here in Joe's Racing Products qualifier number 2, about to put 4 laps up on the board. Top 2 advance, 3rd and 4th go to. Oh, man, Josh Rice just drove that car. I don't even know where he drove it to, but he just took the lead momentarily, and Zach Dome going to get it back. Rice again. And
Veronica's not going to like that. And that opens the door for Troutman. Who would you rather have to fight? So we work down the back straight.
Josh Rice or Veronica Dome? Is that the question?
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, man. Troutman gets up there. Yeah, the Christmas card list no longer exists.
Now you've upset G.R. Smith, too.
Well, I don't want G.R. mad. Oh, and the caution's out on the speedway. We got a Knowles around in the form of Jody over here in turn number 4. Got scoring back fully, 6 down, 4 to go. There has been, and it also the caliber these drivers are putting on a hell of a show.
Yeah,
these qualifiers have been really good so far.
Look, if you're going to a regional race somewhere in Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, there's a good chance you might have Zach Dome and Devin Gilpin and Tanner English and Drake Troutman all right there running together, and Josh Rice, by the way, and that's how they are on the racetrack. Rice and Dome right now running 1 and 2, 6 in, 4 to go. Top 2 go to the main event. 3rd and and fourth go to the All-Star Performance win, and you're in fifth on back, done for the night. And right now, that fifth spot's occupied by Drake Troutman.
DJ, sometimes you like to buy Christmas presents last minute. If you were on December 22nd and you got a race fan in your life and you're going to buy them a last-minute present but be a total winner, what are you going to get?
I'm thinking stocking stuffers. And you know what makes a really good stocking stuffer on December 22nd?
Lay it on me.
2026 Gateway Dirt Nationals tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got the word. That's right. 3-day tickets for the 10th annual Gateway Dirt Nationals will go on sale December 22nd. Mark that in your phones. Meanwhile, we're going back to Green Flag Racing with Rice and Dome out front.
Green flag in the air. Man, Josh Rice had a rocket ship on the restart. He takes it off into 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Tanner English coming after Dome. Not going to matter. The Pink Panther facing the wrong direction. Coleman Farms caution lights on the speedway, and Zach Dome is going to have a lot to think about on this next restart because Tanner English had turned up the wick. And it's all for not for English as Bob Gardner facing the wrong direction.
Is he upset at someone? Because I've seen
no,
this
don't. He's not. He's not. He's got turned around.
I wasn't sure. You and I talked to Bob and
you're stereotyping.
Mike Tilley down there in the pit area. Bob might just call it a weekend. He has ripped the spoiler off. He's got damage on the left rear quarter panel. Heads are falling off. Well, still 6 in the books, 4 to go. Still Josh Rice and Zach Dome 1 and 2. Devin Gilpin and Tanner English right now 3rd and 4th. Yellow lights turned out, green flag and away. Drake Troutman right now, if he stays in 5th, his weekend is done. 3rd and 4th to the All-Star Performance win, and you're in. 1st and 2nd race their way in the show.
You know, that last restart, Josh Rice got a monster start off the top of 4. This time he tries the bottom, and the result really the same. Really good race car. Tanner English did not get as good a start as he's going to look to. Oh, English catches the concrete. How did Troutman get through? Gerner does not. And I think maybe Osterhoff as well. Oh, Tanner English got in there. It looked like maybe, and Blake, you'll know better, it looked like maybe he caught that concrete getting into 3, and that spun the car around.
From our angle towards the middle of the racetrack, standing right by victory lane, that's kind of what it looked like, too. It looked like just clipped it or got a little hot. I'm sure we'll have an FK Rod-Ends replay to get a good look at it, but it's going to be a minute. Here comes an FK Rod-Ends replay up on the big screen. Yeah, it just looks like maybe got the nose into that concrete just a little.
How did Troutman get by?
I was going to say, did his nose, we'll see it here, did his nose tag the concrete?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it did. I think he got in there and it just barely, luckily we have 18 cameras here, so maybe one of them. I think he got in there and just hit it enough and it backed the car up, and when it did, maybe stalled it and he went straight backwards to the wall. And man, it's been that kind of weekend for Kylan Garner. He had a good qualifying effort. Bad luck last night in his heat race. He was my Deathridge Opticians dark horse last night. And man, he always has speed when he comes here, DJ. Luck's what he does not have.
I know. I talked to Kylan last night actually on my way out, and he said they were going to give her a shot. He was disappointed with how things went last night and thought that he may have something for him. As Tanner English, we see taking the helmet off down there. Blake Anderson, you are on the scene.
Tanner, what happened there?
Just racing, you know, it got pretty tight there. I was kind of frustrated because I think I had the transfer spot locked up if that caution don't come out, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's the name of the game here at the Dome. So just trying to go for it, and bit me a little bit, but I hope I got enough fans here and they can yell loud enough that we might get this provisional. That would be cool.
Well, Tanner English has certainly had some good runs here in the Dome. I know we got a lot of Tanner English fans out there. Trenton Berry, where in the Dome are you?
Hey, I'm at Section 111, 112 here with Danny Creedon from Middletown, New York. Chris Moore, stand up. We're talking to some guys from the Northeast. Afton Motorsports champion and 5 Super Dirt Series wins as well. Had a great year this season. Take us back through it.
It was actually 5 short track Super Series, but Dale was the last, if I get that wrong. I got 10 wins this year, Afton Motorsports Park Track Championship. My wife is actually there getting the award for us tonight as we're out here hanging out with you guys.
Man, you said it was something you always wanted to come to. Has it met expectations?
Yeah, there's no atmosphere like this except when it's Super Dirt Work Weeks at the mile. But this is cool. I see this many people in here and this much racing here. And when I ran karts indoors years and years ago, it was pretty cool to do this indoor stuff. I love to bring Northeastern modifieds here. So Mr. Deo's got working on that for us.
Hey, Chris Moore's back in the pits. He can't rock 'em, sock 'em to you and I for at least a good 5 to 10 minutes. You got a good story about him?
Chris Moore, Chris Moore see me at my best and at my worst, so Chris might have some better stories for us. You know, I'm sure he saw us in the tower a couple times and whatnot. So Chris is probably the guy with the stories, but we can't wait to get our 26th season started. We're gonna start down in Florida. We're gonna take the 10-seater Charlie Lord's car, our family car with big backing behind us, all my family sponsors. We're gonna be hitting a lot more short track Super Series stuff. We're probably gonna hit the north. There's one little bit questionable out, but we might just run that one early. And then we're gonna run the Accord with the 19 car, Mark and Joe Grosso. So I'm very fortunate, all my sponsors, all my family, friends, and whatnot. I got some good car owners, got some good teammates, so I'm happy to be with these.
Is it easy for you as a racer to watch racing, or would you like to be out here ripping?
With the super lates, I'm a big fan with super lates. So I mean, obviously Tyler Herb and Sadie Ladies over there and Brandon Shepard's shirt, and I think we bought just about everybody's shirts we could here today. My boy Turbo, I didn't run into him yet, but he's pretty cool. So he's good friends with our Bob Slack. So if I run into Turbo, that'd be awesome.
Thanks for your time. Best of luck, and appreciate you making the trip.
Thank you very much. And everybody back home. We'll see you soon.
Danny Creedon there from Middletown, New York.
Absolutely.
We have a Bob Slack reference, means it's going to lead to a Roger Slack reference. You know where it's going to go next.
No Dalton Slack references either. I mean, what are we doing here? Here's what we're doing. We are racing Joe's Racing Products qualifier number 2, Ben. 6 in the books, 4 to go. Coltman Farms caution lights turned off. Green's going to wave next time. It's Josh Rice and Zach Dome running 1 and 2. Devin Gilpin and Drake Troutman running 3rd and 4th. We're going back to green flag racing this time by in the Octane Race Products restart zone. Again, in trouble for Kylan Garner. He tried to get back up to speed. He does not. He's going to pull it down in the infield, Ben, and call it a night. Meanwhile, the battle for the second spot starting to pick up as Devin Gilpin. Oh, no. Drake Troutman looking like Billy Moyer. He's got the banners on the back of his race car. He disposes of them down in turn number 1. Keeps on going, but it'll draw a Coltman Farms Racing caution flag. Well, they moved the banners about 8 inches up off the wall in the hopes that they wouldn't get ripped off, and that did not work out quite as planned, as we have disposed one of those down in turn number 1, and Drake Troutman, Blake Anderson, looked like Superman out there with his cape flapping in the breeze.
Not only did he take the banner with him, he took the whole fence panel with him.
Oh, no. Well, that will be
a
little delay.
Yeah, we got a nice little gap over here.
Wow, he rolled the window down up there in turns 3 and 4.
Well,
you know what? These fence panels, they come and go throughout the weekend. These fence poles, though, I think they are through the dome floor because they have survived. Look at that. Billy Moyer said, I actually grabbed the whole banner. Billy Moyer had 200 foot of banner trailing behind him that year.
Yes, he did. One of the things they did in an effort to not rip as many banners, they actually cut little notches about every 2 feet or so in the bottom of the banners here tonight in hopes that maybe they only get part of the banner instead of the whole thing. That didn't work out as planned. So as they repair some of the panel down there in turns 3 and 4, we're going to use this opportunity to step aside for a quick set of commercial breaks. They've already got the second one up. They're getting it locked into place. You're going to be locked in. Some of the fine folks that make this broadcast a possibility. Don't go anywhere. It's the 9th annual Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
PEM Racing is proudly based in the Midwest and delivers proven racing and hot rod driveline parts. PEM Premium 650 Series quick change gears are trusted by 2025 champions like Bobby Pierce, Devin Moran, Jason Fager, and Rodney Sanders. PEM builds quick change rear ends for late models, modifieds, and street stocks, 9-inch Ford rear ends, and carbon fiber steel and aluminum drive shafts. PEM Racing, driveline products to help drive you to the next checker flag or next championship.
Rolling through the sunrise, coffee in their cup. From the bustling city lights to the quiet county roads, the backbone of this nation, carrying heavy loads. Here's to the heroes on the highway, turning wheels to pave our way. Day and night they're out there moving, America's lifeline always proving.
Your Kubota was built to perform. Help protect that performance with Kubota genuine oil filters, engineered for 99.5% filtration efficiency to trap harmful contaminants and reduce wear. Premium materials, tight seals, and proven test results make the difference. Available now at your local Kubota dealership. Kubota genuine parts for those who do it right.
Voting is now open for the FloRacing Best Appearing Car Award, which is $1,000 to the super late models and $1,000 to the open wheel modifieds. There are tons of great, cool-looking wraps this year at the Gateway Dirt Nationals. And again, go vote for the best appearing one at FloRacing.com.
Welcome back to the Dome at America Center, the 9th annual Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, as fence repair wrapping up, a little bit of track repair happening right now. And I tell you what, they're even doing a bit of track work. I tell you what, why don't let's do impromptu. Let's grab a seat real quick. We got a special guest up here. We're gonna get set up, and somebody that I think we might see racing by the time we get here next year.
Yeah.
As they're working on the track a little bit. If we have to, we'll announce this one from the monitors. You never know who's gonna pop in here. DJ's gonna hop over to the other side. We're gonna grab a seat. I tell you what, let's crank the light up. And again, the Dome at America Center. This has become an international thing.
Special guest.
Impromptu, a legend, a champion. And we're going to wait on the camera to bring up who he brought to the booth here, DJ. And it's very exciting.
The anticipation's killing me.
They're going to need they're just going to need a second. We're going to keep talking about their
They're going to make our guests look better is what they just said.
Well, they need help to make us all look better. I think our guest is just fine. They're firing the cars up. They've replaced the fence again, DJ. They're getting things going. This crowd tonight, as we sit down, we can't always see the upper deck. As we sit down, we can see more. Now we've got it. How about your Kubota High Limit Sprint Car champion, Rico Abreu? Rico, welcome to the Dome. Are you having a good time?
Awesome. This is just, this event has really grown over the last few years, and I wanted to come here and be a part of it. You know, and I put some bobbers in the water on social media the last few days, and getting to see who bites on it, and just to come here next year and hopefully race.
All right, what do you want to race? You want a model, late model? Do you care?
Double duty. I already told Cody. I said I want both invitations in the mail. Sign off on them, and I want to be a part of both sides of it, and come here and just experience the whole weekend.
You've done the Chili Bowl, man, and we're gonna go green. We're gonna announce this off the monitors, and as you come up here right now, Josh Rice leads the way. I feel like you would be a Josh Rice type guy in a late model here, where you're just up there giving the topside help.
Choppy track. I've really studied like how much wheel input these guys have been given through the choppiness, and then seeing the Harry wall banging going on is my style of racing.
What is that? Jody Knowles up there?
That's Jody. That's Jody turned sideways.
Absolutely. You've been lobbying though for a little while. I've talked to you before about getting in a late model, right? Like, I mean, have we made any progression on that?
Yeah, I mean, okay. I never like not thought about it. You know, about 10 years ago, I tried to put something together with Bloomquist at Eldora, and it was just the timing wasn't right. I feel like I wasn't mature enough as a race car driver to really embrace something like that, and now I want to you know, really try to cross-promote these races and bring sprint car fans to late model racing, and possibly bring some late model fans over to sprint car racing. You've seen what Kyle and these other guys have done for the sport, and it's really good just for the growth of motorsports in general, for dirt track racing, I think. And it's just being a part of good, energetic events is what I'm all about right now.
You mentioned the late Bloomquist. Did you ever think that year when you came out on his shoulders that would go so viral?
He kept calling me, and I said, why is this freaking guy calling me right now?
And he comes out. We're back underway. All right, so you're watching this racetrack right now. Compare to me what you see in this building versus the Chili Bowl. I know the Chili Bowl, I think, is actually a little bit longer, but this place is a little wider.
Yeah, and I think the entry into one is a tick narrower, which I when I went out there and looked at the track, and I noticed that Chili Bowl actually builds like a curb, and I don't know if that's the development of our tire compared to the late model tire or just the compaction of the surface, but you see where the cars can actually like ride against the wall, and it builds that Tulare style cushion, the ramp. And you know, I noticed the last few years of the Chili Bowl, it started to do that where you can run up on it and run down and get some good speed.
The Tulare ramp, that's a good analogy for the wall here. Well, I tell you what, we just saw Josh Rice pick up the win in that qualifier. Zach Doe moves off to the main event. Rice is going to head down to get a word with Blake Anderson. And Blake, as Rice pulls your way, Rico can hear you up here. What do you got to say to your open wheel brethren?
Rico's my trunk bar driver. He's our guy.
How about trunk bar next year, Blake, on a late model?
I think we said if we can win this drawing later tonight, Rico, we got a trunk bar late model for you next year. Hagen already approved it.
He's getting tickets. Blake's been teasing it. It's legit now, Rico.
We're doing it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we got to win that. We're going to try to win the Sprint Car Sprint Car Hall of Fame car for Lee Groves to run a pro sprint at Knoxville. Josh Rice last weekend in an 11 car. How special is it to lock into this huge event, main event?
It's really cool. It's such a hard race to make. There's so many things that can happen. I felt terrible right there. I could not wait for that to be over with. We're gonna go see if we can get a little bit tighter getting in where I ain't gotta just ride the wall, but can't thank all my guys enough for everything over the years. Hopefully we can go out with a bang and a good one at that.
70 grand later tonight. Good luck, Josh Rice. He'll pick up the win in Joe's Racing Products qualifier number 2. Rico, what do you think?
I think next year if I race, Blake, I'm just going to start with the fenders off the car.
Let's keep it easy, right?
Now, to be clear, you can't bring your sprint car here. I'm just going to say it, Rico. We want you here. We can't have the sprint car.
We had a Christmas tree strapped to the roof of the car the other day. Rico can do whatever he wants to do. National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame qualifier number 3, 10 laps, top 2 transfer. Lineup looks like this. Nick Hoffman out of Mooresville, North Carolina on the pole on his outside. It'll be the Reaper, Ryan Gustin out of Marshalltown, Iowa.
Inside of row 2, racing Jason Jameson out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana, the 12J, and Ethan Dodson of a 74X out of Bakersfield, California.
Tanner Collins will be on the inside of row 3, Ben on his outside. Out of Clinton, Illinois, the 45 is Kyle Hammer.
Row 4, the Catman, John Mitchell out of Texarkana, Texas, and Layla Eisenschenk out of Fargo, North Dakota in the 15.
And your final 3 starters, Colton Burdett in the Steve Curtis 53C, Devin Moran in the Rick and Jessica Martis number 99, and Jason Welsh in the Chrome Dome out of Maryville, Tennessee in the 29. 11 cars will race 10 laps. Again, top 2 transfer. And of course, the 3rd and 4th men are going to go on to the All-Star Performance win, and you're in.
Rico, we talked about the way things are international now, and I know last year, heartbreak, you didn't get to race at Perth. How excited are you to get to the high limit race coming up at Perth later this month?
Yeah, it's, you know, I got to experience it 2 years ago, and what a beautiful facility. You know, just, I was talking to Brad Sweet about it the first time we kind of went and got to experience a long travel trip. I'm not going to lie about that, but just a hidden gem in that country, and it's something really special.
We're green in this one. I would argue, I saw Gavin Migro and the gang earlier this year, went down there for a couple of weeks, maybe a top 5 nicest facility in the world.
Absolutely.
Top grades. Well, right now, Nick Hoffman, a guy that you have raced with in the midgets before in different divisions, he leads the way right now, and he's trying to get a Gateway Dirt Nationals title. I would argue he wants a Chili Bowl Nationals title as much as he does this.
It just shows there on the starts how important that outside row is, and you see that on the restarts of these guys taking off and choosing up there.
Speaking of the Chili Bowl, of course, that's coming up live on Flow here in about a month. Did I see that we're coming up on not the 10-year anniversary?
This is the 10th. This will be the 10th year anniversary since I won the 2nd time.
That's wild.
How was it 10 years ago?
Very memorable moment for me, and the crazy donuts that everybody knows about.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're going to do them, end up upside down on your side, right? Well, right now, I'll tell you what, Ethan Dodson, he's a cushion masher out of California, out of Bakersfield. Ryan Gustin's right there with him, guys. And if you're Gustin riding that car, Rico, what little thing are you looking for to try to find a slaughter line with everybody on the top?
Yeah, and you just got to watch sometimes that you can start cheating the corner of the track and cutting the corner short and finding those grip strips.
Yeah, we got a Coltman Farms caution on the speedway, and somebody found too much grip probably off the concrete. We got debris on the speedway, and I think that's the thing. When you sit up here and watch this, obviously, you know, you got to race, you know, here in the midgets before, but you haven't been here in this division. What do you note as a racer when you're watching the late models? What sticks out to you that you think, okay, if I'm in that car, this is something I've got to work on?
Yeah, and I try to see like how much wheel input these guys get and how you know, vertically they get the car backed in the corner, and just to get that acceleration down the straightaway. You know, and these guys got to navigate through, you know, some ruts out there, and that really can upset these cars. But what sticks out to me is all, I keep calling them wicker bills, but they're in late model language, it's the spoilers.
The spoiler, yeah.
Half of them are hanging off the cars, but the wall, you know, how close those fenders are to the wall, and the finesse drivers are keeping those cars really clean, like Nick Hoffman is here.
All right, rank Nick Hoffman, his progress in open wheel racing with you race against him. How would you rank his progress in the division?
No, I think he's doing an unbelievable job. And
so?
just getting the diverse style of getting to run all these different cars is going to really speed his learning curve up with the open wheel stuff.
Well, DJ, we're green flags back out. Gustin's going to come after Dotson Slider from a second spot. And now Dotson goes from in the show to the last chance qualifier. I feel like a Slider could be coming right here. But right there, can't quite get there. Racetrack is really good on the top, but these guys can move around a little bit. And now Jameson joins the fold.
Yeah, don't look down. I was just going to say, you got Jason Jameson right there, as well as a host of others also. All right, Rico, keep me honest here. Did you test a late model at one time here within the last few years or something? Am I dreaming that?
I've never been in a dirt fender car. I drove a truck at Eldora, which I finished third to Larson and Bell, which was a cool experience besides the 35-second lap times I was experiencing in the truck. But other than that, you know, I actually liked getting to do that race, and you know, it's just got some speed and banging going on.
Oh, that feels like, how bad does that jar your teeth? I know you haven't done it in a late model, but an open wheel car, when you smack the concrete, do you feel that in every inch of you?
Oh yeah, and watching the Bronson wreck last night was how he stopped so hard
Suddenly,
when he hit that pole.
We saw some of that at Eldora back during the Kings Royal week, where those guys just had those. I think Justin Peck had that sudden stop up there in 1 and 2. Well, right now, I'll tell you what, you think about Nick Hoffman, you think about racetracks that are slick right through the middle, but as he takes the checkered flag, he was on the cushion. He moves off to the main event. He takes Ethan Dodson with him.
How about Devin Moran, by the way, coming from the tail up to third, Ben? He's going to be in one of the All-Star Performance winning your in races.
Well, he does. You know, his night is not over. He's got a chance, but right now, as we saw, man, damage, and some of these guys just really, the wall bit him hard. But Nick Hoffman did his job. He's going to head down. He's going to get a word with Blake as he picks up the win on the NOS Energy Drink Lone Wolf Petroleum Longhorn race car. He wins National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame Qualifier 3. Down to you, Blake.
Devin Moran was absolutely wheeling the 99. Keep in mind, he won a non-qualifier earlier to stay alive. Another guy that was wheeling the car, this NOS Energy Drink 9 car, Nick Hoffman, a guy that absolutely loves this race. And Nick, you're in. How much fun is this racetrack? I feel like it's getting a little bit of character that we haven't seen. It's been pretty smooth relatively compared to years past for the most part until today.
Yeah, for sure. I just started kind of sliding myself a little bit to try and make speed, but I can't tell you how much of a sigh of relief that is just to get the lead on lap 1, and then if the caution comes out, you're not stuck double file there. So, man, I didn't want to go out there and blow the damn deck out, but we're going to do a little bit of work on this thing and probably try and tune her up like we did JD's last night and get it to where we can really get into the fence pretty hard here. So, yeah, hats off to Derek and Cody and everybody that's working on the racetrack. I've told Cody that we needed to work on 4 to be able to lead 4 on the bottom just a little bit better if they wanted 3 and 4 to race a little bit better, but hell, 1 and 2 is pretty damn good. So hats off to all you race fans here. It's pretty badass to see this place packed, and hopefully I can put on a show from 9th here.
And Nick Hoffman going to have a little bit of work left to do, but he's in. How about that? You know this race means a lot to him, guys, being a St. Louis guy growing up.
All right, Rico, you've been here. We've been hearing that he just drove off and left the sponsor board on the racetrack. We know you've been in here. You're talking to people. This is your point. Do you have some angles on a mod or a late model rod, or are you still trying to line something up for next year?
I'm just putting my feelers out.
Okay.
Letting people just see what's available. I got a great friend from Portland, Oregon, John Gaynor, and he's really what sparked this whole thing with Swan Island Sheet Metal. He's a modified driver, and I told him that if we were to do this, I would definitely like to drive his modified here. And then, you know, Cody said I couldn't come unless I was in a late model, so I said, well, we better be doing double duty.
Well, now, look, Larson won here in a midget. He's won the Chili Bowl, but nobody's ever won the Chili Bowl and won here in a late model or a mod. I mean, I'm just saying, you could make history next year.
I feel that, you know, you get with the right people, you could be capable of doing it, but first and foremost, I just really respect all these drivers and what they do out here on this surface, just in general in their races and how exciting they are to watch. You know, it has become really appealing to me as my career's developed as a race car driver. And, I just want to come out here and have some fun with them.
Last thing, Rico, next year, what are you looking forward to? What's on the horizon? What's some of the things that you fired up as you get set to go after the 26th season?
Just creating, exciting marketability things when it comes to sprint car racing, and just driving that awareness around high limit and representing the series as a true champion and backing that championship up. So, that's what comes first and foremost to me, and representing Tony Stewart Racing at a high level and continuing that championship mentality for him.
I want to talk more about Gateway. Actually, I want to know, when you put that message out there on social media, like, what was your inbox like? Did you just have like 8 gajillion messages from people?
My phone was burning up. I had to set it down for a little bit. But it was just really cool just to feel that, that just the vibe of what the energy this place creates, and I kept sending these messages out just to get everybody ramped up. This place is packed, and it's really cool to walk through and experience all that. These guys have done an amazing job with the track. They've changed the configuration to make the racing more exciting from the first time I came here. Obviously, there's more banking in the surface now, and so it makes it. You got to have side-by-side racing to have a good event.
Well, you're a true ambassador to the sport. Rico Abreu joining us here in the broadcast booth. Next year, he can't be up here. He's going to be on the track. Late models, mods, double duty. He's Rico, Ben, DJ. We're going to step aside. Thanks to marketing partners. When we come back, more qualifier action from here. The Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly. The Dome in America Center. You're in the building, or you're watching at FloRacing.
Allgaier Performance is your one-stop shop for all your parts, tires, shocks, and fabrication needs. From drag strips to your local dirt track and asphalt tracks, Allgaier Performance can get what you need on track and into victory lane. Allgaier Performance is now the Midwest dealer for Longhorn chassis, complete with cars and genuine Longhorn parts and components. Stop by our locations in Springfield, Illinois, or Brownsburg, Indiana, or visit online at allgaierperformance.com.
The time has come, Gateway Dirt. You could win this brand new 2025 DRT Dirt Late Model Plus $20,000 cash. Every dollar you spend equals 1 entry into the giveaway, or you can enter via FastPass and get bonus entries. Check this car out on site at Gateway Dirt Section 142. If you are not attending Gateway Dirt, that's okay. Go online to racedrt.com and get entered to win before the winner is drawn on Saturday, December 6th.
The baddest street stocks on the planet return to Why Not in 2026. Don't miss